welcome back, everybody. Good morning. It is nice and early here today. We got some big news coming up. So I'm pretty excited to get into this with everybody. One more hour. One more hour. Okay. Get the stream set up, and then we'll take a look and see what's happening. The sun is coming in, so it's a little bright in here. I'm normally not streaming at this time. Good morning, Lord Alucard. Here we go. Hey, Conman. Okay. Now let me check YouTube. Is YouTube pushing out extra streams that I don't know about? It is. Every single time YouTube is pushing out extra streams. Very interesting. I don't know why it's doing this. Hey, Loco. Hey, Just. I'm glad I caught that, though. Hey, Ryda. How's it going? For some reason, when I'm starting my stream using OBS, it's pushing out an extra stream, so I gotta figure that out. Okay. Hey, Devo. How's it going? Let me... It's not good. I don't know why it's doing it. Okay. It doesn't look like they have the Campfire chat scheduled yet, so... but another hour, we should be seeing it. Oh yeah, no, it's, the sun is coming into my house right now. I'm gonna have to put something up on the window. Sun is, like, you can see it on my hand. It's very sunny. So I'm gonna have to figure that one out. 11 a.m. PT. It is currently 10 a.m. PT. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll put something up there. Yep, I'm excited for the news too. Okay, let me get... Okay, let me grab this here. Let me get... I gotta get the drops set up real quick. Yeah, PYP. One more hour. Drops are starting in an hour. I'm getting that set up right now. Okay. Hey, Casanova. Hey, Dark. Hey, Theseus. Hey, Dondo. Hey, Sacred. All right, commands. Do I have a drop command already set up? No. Okay. Add command. Drops. All right, perfect. Wait, what did I do? Did I put drops? Oh, drop. Drops, right? Okay. Expansion pack news. And what did I do here? Need this. Drops. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I did it right. All right. So this is gonna be whoops. Barb Nation, let's go. Hey, Niku. Okay, yeah, that was too many hours. My bad. Okay. Good evening. N Jal Gaming, how's it going today? Um, I'm just excited to see all of the changes and everything that they've cooked. Uh, eggs and English muffins. Hey, Hala, how's it going? Hey, Alpha. Just waking up, thought, nope, you guys got time. Hey, George. Just happened to be off work while you're live, loving up. Last minute seasonal. Let's go. Nice. Hey, Math. Hey, Solar. Yeah, I'm excited too. I wanna. Hey, Casanova, welcome to the Centurions. Thank you for that. Thanks for the support. Hey, Lex. From Arizona, how's it going? Oh, you're so close. You're so close to 300. You got this. Hey, Math. Hey, H. Busy day. Yeah, it's gonna be busy. I'm gonna put on one of the other videos so we can watch some more of the Lord of Hatred stuff. Jesse Rock covered a lot of this stuff, um so I'm gonna put that on. Thank you for the follow, Ageless. Matt, thanks for the follow also. Appreciate that. I am eating eggs and some English muffins. I rushed home. I've already left my house and come back, and it is 7 a.m. You can always play runs. Nothing wrong with playing. Hey, Fish. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I also have two more screenshots that Veets has been sending me. Veets has been amazing. This has been awesome. I really appreciate it because I've been getting a ton of screenshots from them. Hey, Luther, thanks for the follow. NMG. You guys want to see the new Mythic sword? Hey, Bear. How's it going? It's here. Wait. It's been found. Oh, yeah, it was very cool runs. That was very, very cool. All right, here it is. Here it is. The new Mythic sword. Eldruin, Sword of Justice. It's the Sword of Justice. Look at this thing. Oof on the transfigure. That's rough. But this is really good. That's really good. Thank you for the Prime sub and the 5 months in a row. Let's go. And then you reduce cooldowns by 10 seconds. And that lasts for 12 seconds. So if you have anything under 10-second cooldown, you have no cooldown on it for 12 seconds. 0 cooldown. So crazy. Yeah, everything is autocast. This is going to be in so many builds. Now, what's really cool. Now, I don't know. We don't know for sure. So let's like from the Barbarian standpoint here. I was pondering this. All right, so we're playing Hammer of the Ancients. I can take a unique and I can move it somewhere. And what unique would I want to move? 1, Crown of Lucian, and then put on Air of Perdition. 2, Ramalotnes, but what would I put in place of Ramalotnes? Well, now I know. That thing right there. Yeah, so greater affixes are changing in the season, but we don't know how. Greater affixes are going to be something different. Not sure what. Hey, Hallucinator. Oh, yeah, Red Dragon. Bach is like the most important part of it. Can I confirm if I watch a live update here with you guys? Yes, you get drops. Yep. Yes, you do. Yep. Nope, you can hang out right here. And you'll have 24 hours also to get it. About what Warlock build? All the Warlocks, I'm pretty excited about it. Hey, Red. Thank you for the Prime sub. Let's go. We're going to find all of that out today, but pretty sure that it's going to be on the 27th for the US. Yeah, let me pull up the official, unofficial map brought to you by me. Hopefully everybody appreciates this because I put a lot of time into it. Mountain Dew, welcome in. That is the new Mythic, brand new. We're gonna find all of this out for sure, but this is the official, unofficial map here, right here. I actually just sent it over to Blizzard. I said, you guys don't even need to bother putting up a new graphic. I made it for you. So enjoy. Let me hang up a curtain real fast so that the sun stops coming in. I'm gonna have to do my invisible cloak. My cloak of invisibility. Yeah, hop on and let's go. Did that work? I think that works. Okay. Hype train is almost leveled up. I'm gonna actually have to turn that off when we get to the live announcement. I'll have to turn that off. But I know I could barely sleep either. If you guys can't tell, I'm still waking up. Hey, Identify, how's it going? Day's going good. My day is just starting. It's still 7 a.m. right now for me. But I still got breakfast here. I just wanted to get the stream on early. Thank you for the Prime sub. Let's go. White rice and teriyaki beef with broccoli. That sounds delicious. Hey, Hole, how's it going? Yeah, identify. I'm way behind everybody. All right. Thanks for the Prime sub, Net Killer. Let's go. Where are you at? I am in Hawaii. 3 a.m. I'm guessing you didn't go to sleep yet, or you was just waking up. Hey, Cracked. Carnitas with homemade corn salsa. That sounds delicious. No, Lex, this is where I live. Germany, nice. Thank you for the Prime sub and the 4 months in a row. Let's go. Campfire is what they call their live streams. Juice. So the developers call their live stream updates a Campfire chat. Oh, I had McDonald's yesterday, Con. That's what I got for lunch on my way home. I grabbed some McDonald's, stuffed in my face in the car, and then got back to making content when I got back home. Oh gosh, you're cracked. Lunchtime for you. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Beats also can help confirm my theory on the new Barbarian builds. Hey, Neelix, how's it going today? Australia currently been cursed to wake up at 3 a.m. Oh no. Well, it is handy for today, yeah. Hey, Magnus. So where did it? Okay, this is it right here. It is confirmed now. I was right. Purple equals summon. Barbarians will now have a summon build. Thank you for the follow. One more follower on Twitch actually puts me at 17,100, and we'll give away some points for that. No idea, Lex. We're gonna find out. Everybody that I saw, and I didn't get to watch all of the videos yet, but everybody that I saw had 200 for Paragon, so we don't know yet. Glyphs will go to the 150. That's for sure. Yeah, isn't that? Yeah, that was pretty funny, Angel. I couldn't believe that. They sent me ashes of my own dead hardcore character. 50 consecutive streams. Let's go. Hype level's over. It's over 9,000. What do you mean? Ask about mythic uniques. Almost all of them have been shown. Cracked. What part about him? Morgana? I don't know how much spoilers they're going to have. I don't know if they're probably mostly just talk about system stuff, but you never know. Hey, George. Thank you for the follow. Let me give away some points for those follows. Well, unless they're adding more, I just showed everybody the new one that they are definitely adding in. It's not live yet, so we'll see when it goes live. They'll probably put it up here 30 minutes ahead of time. I think the last time it was like a 30-minute cooldown or countdown timer. But there's that. I mean, and then there's Diablo. Yeah, so it's not even up here yet. Oh. So no live stream here. They're offline still. Thank you for the follow. Lone Wolf Channel. Welcome in. Thank you for the Prime sub, 7. The life of gaming. I know, MD. Hey, Michael. Just want to say hi. Your video saved me from quitting Diablo. Let's go. I love hearing that. I like when we can keep people from dropping a game when they find out they actually really like it. Just takes a little bit of guidance sometimes because the game has a lot. Thank you for the Prime sub and the Tier 1 sub. And the follows, dues, and... Did I see another one? I'm very excited too. So once live, how does it work? How does what work, Theseus? I know, MD. I know. I think you just made you give up. I don't know about Maxroll. Mobalytics will update it as soon as they have access to it, but there's nobody has access to it right now, Lex. Oh, once it goes live, it's just an automatic thing as long as you've connected your Twitch account to... Wait, yeah, is that what it is? It's something like that. I haven't actually ever collected any drops before. Do you know how... How do you know you play Diablo too much when you refer to countdown timers as cooldown timers? That's funny. Hey, Wise. I gotta finish eating. This is something that I have a really hard time on stream doing, is eating. Because 1, I get distracted, and then 2, I'm not used to doing it. The drops just have to do with you watching Twitch. So you just connect your... Maybe you connect your Battle.net account, I believe, to Twitch, or something like that. Oh, cool. Thank you, Veets. Is the video that you linked, is that the one that you're going through? I'm assuming that Veets is there. I don't know why I'm assuming. Wait, where did I save it to? Did I save it to the wrong one? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Couldn't understand. Yep. No problem. No problem. That's what I'm here for, MD. Any rogue update? No rumors, but we did post some of the rogue uniques that are coming next season. Oh, nice. Okay. Is it all of the skill tree or just like a lot of the skill tree? Most of the skill trees. Okay. Now, is this stuff posted anywhere, Veet? Or are you screenshotting it? You screenshot. Okay. Is it in English in the screen? I didn't get to pull up the video yet. Because I know that it's in German. Fire maintenance, thank you for the follow. Yeah, no problem, George. Got it. Okay, perfect. All right, yeah, I'll have to go through that. Then I'll pull that up. As soon as I'm done eating, I'll go through that, and I'll pull up that video. We'll watch it. Most of the skill tree, then, is going to be... So if they're releasing most of the skill tree, I wonder if they're just going to give us... Like, if they let him give out the skill trees, I bet you they're going to give it to us. APB, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Fire maintenance, thank you for the follow also. That was enough followers to give away some points to everybody. Casanova, thank you for the follow also. If they give it to us, my days just got real busy. Barb is looking really fun. If they launch it today, could the frenzy, scramble, and anger that they would face would be enormous. Yeah, Lex, you got to use whichever one you enjoy. Everybody's got their own preference for channel or for build guide spots. Hey, Lux, how's it going? Stream is a happy place. Let's go, Rich. Thank you. I see that, Cass. Thank you. It's great that the stream starts after the Shadow War in Diablo Immortal. I don't know anything about Immortal. I haven't looked into it. What's the Shadow War? Hey, Vizo, thanks for the follow. Lives, yeah, they're going live when the Campfire chat starts. And then they're going to run for 24 hours, and you can get drops on any Diablo platform. So anybody streaming Diablo 4. Oh, gotcha. Okay, maintenance. Nice, Joe. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Carla, I am the Barbarian class lead for Mobalytics. So I do all of my writing on Mobalytics, and I do all of the Barbarian writing for them. So all the tier lists, all of the build guides, all that stuff for them, I do. So that is definitely my favorite class. Campfire is what they call the live streams. So we're about to get an announcement for the upcoming expansion from Diablo itself. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get merc changes or not. Hey, Big Papa. Did you see this right here? This might help a little bit with tracking. Split screen chaos, thanks for the follow, welcome in. So I actually have played every single class, and I really like all of them. Like I every time that I hop onto a different class, because normally by the end of the season I'll hop onto a different one and play a couple different builds and stuff that I really like. And every time I get onto one, I'm like, man, I love this. Is just so much fun. I don't know. I don't really have another favorite. I'll play all of them because they're all very, very fun. Of the DMs or guild leaders of old. Guild leaders for what? Ageless. We're gonna get to see what happens with the barbarians. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, Myzen, there are a couple drops. Oh, gotcha, Ageless. Okay. I don't know about the 28th. Depends on where you're at in the world. Here's the official, unofficial map. We're about to get more information on it. This is more than likely going to be your launch times. So pick out wherever you're at in the world. This will probably be what you're looking at. Hey, Renee. We're waiting for the dev live update, which is the Campfire chat. I'm not too sure, James. I've never actually ever had any bag space or stash space issues. Ever. Launch of seasons are different than launch of paid expansion packs or games. Seasons, they can pick whatever time they want to start with. But when it goes live for the world, it has to be a little different when they're paying for things. Can I win prizes if I'm not win prize? Wait, which prize? What prize are you talking about? The winners got their stuff. Yep. Everybody responded. Everybody's good to go. Yeah, it was good news. Everybody got back to me really quickly too. Hey, Kubla. How's it going? Eggs and some English muffins. I didn't have time to make sausage, so I was kind of bummed, but I have not ageless, no. Casanova, thank you for the Prime sub. If I create a hardcore character, I don't know if I would ever want any help. Well, hey, Mippy. I'm sure. All right. Hopefully I did that right. Oh, it shows a picture of me next to it. Okay, got it. Okay. I don't have any sound. Am I not muted? I don't hear anything. Am I muted? Sorry, that was for Mippy, not for anybody in my stream. Thanks, Star Knight. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the 2 months in a row. Does oh, it does. Okay. All right. All right, here it is. Got some time. Thank you for the follow. Poison. There it is. Countdown timer has started. Thank you also for the follow. Dirty Ronin. The Twitch is live too. Okay, I'm probably just gonna use YouTube for it. Okay. Hey, Limpin, thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Five subs. Let me give away some points for the subs. Thank you very much for that. I'm very excited too. From Utah, how's it going, Jojo? Thanks for stopping in the live. Very cold. What's very cold? How cold is it there? Info on... We have the drops for right now, but not for the new season. You can type an exclamation point drops if you grab it. You can see. From New Jersey, let's go. Actually gonna try my own build and see. Okay. I never really was like super big into football. I played a lot of baseball and soccer and stuff. Hey, Judith. No, no, no. I wasn't. Somebody else was said hi from New Jersey. Going to enter questions. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I actually was supposed to do that last night, and I completely forgot to do that. Let me pull up a notepad here real quick. Here, actually, I think wait. Get some Diablo lo-fi going here. Let's do new. Let's do. All right. Anybody throw out some questions that you want me to ask, and I'll throw them into chat. I'll try and get most of them. I might miss a couple just if there's a lot, but some of the stuff will be going to Eternal Realm. Yeah. Okay, here. Mythics in Eternal. Everything's gonna have changes. All itemization's getting changed. Everywhere. So, thank you for the follow, Vlad. How's it going? Vladdy, thank you. Prime sub. Oh, that's for Immortalized. Okay, did we find out the war plans affect parties? They talked about that, but let's ask. We'll put that in. Hold on. War plans gameplay. Nice interview, thank you. Hey Horror, how's it going today? Torment 12, you think pits are getting more difficult? We don't know. Let's see. Is Torment 12 and pit 100 equal to current scaling? How about that? Everything will reset on when the expansion pack goes live. How will you catch fishing benefit your character? That look from what we heard, it's all artificial. It's just for fun. Hey, Chris, how's it going? When does it drop? Oh yeah, it's on the screen here. Hold on, let me move this here a little bit there. But also, it's up on the screen there too. Torment 12 is pit 100. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Warlock. Okay, anybody else have any questions that they want me to ask for the Q&A? Thank you for the 12 months in a row. Let's go. Hey Zan, how's it going today? Cow level. Okay, yeah, let's get that. Let's add the cow level in there. Does the cow level exist? When do we get war plans? When the season goes live. When the expansion pack goes live. We'll be able to spin then win. Yep. Yep. Are they increasing Paragon levels? We know the Glyphs level are increasing, but I don't know about Paragon level yet. Not too sure yet. Well, let's ask questions about the expansion pack, because that's what they're gonna cover. They did talk about not learning from the mistakes of Diablo 3 with all the torments, and they're going to be changing that a little bit already, Conman. Hey, Mac, Herbert, how's it going today? That one would be for the storyline. This is going to be like systems. So we're looking for like some system stuff. Aquatic mount? Okay. Aquatic mount when? Is the druid still gonna be good? I'm sure. Everything is getting changed up. Everything is getting changed. Hey, John. How's it going? How long will the game be offline? It doesn't go offline ever. Never goes offline. Normally, the season comes down for about an hour, and then it goes live after that. But you're gonna try Druid? Nice. Really dig that music. Yeah, this is the lo-fi, Diablo lo-fi music. It's on the Diablo channel. I use this in my videos and in streaming. So. Hey, Droso, how's it going today? Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, let's see. This is the official, unofficial map that I spent hours and hours and hours working on for launch times. That was enough followers to give away some points. So let me give away some points, everybody. Hopefully they drop the official launch times. They will. They did say that they were going to talk about that in the expansion pack, or in this interview here. Thank you for the Prime sub also. I appreciate it. No, season theme we're going to get also when this happens too. We'll get the season theme and all of that other stuff, all that good stuff. So we got a lot more coming. Drops are today. Yep, they're going to be starting when the Campfire chat goes live. I guess I can remove my timer since I already have the other timer up on the screen here. Depends on, wait, 1 a.m.? Depends on where you are in the world, but if you're here in Berlin, then yes. Yeah. Are they changing it, making... they'll probably talk about the Battle Pass in this, actually. 9 of the Tails, welcome in, thanks for the follow. Hey, Chads. What do you think for these drops? Yeah, it has to have Twitch just watching for at least 30 minutes and then an hour after that. This is like Warlock music right here. I'm glad a lot of people are hyped too. Hey, great. How's it going today? Welcome to the Legionnaires. Mark, welcome in. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. Let's go. Okay. We're gonna run to the bathroom real fast. And then after I run to the bathroom, I will be back in just a second. And then we'll, because we have a little bit of time left, so I want to make sure that I don't have to get up. Thank you for the Prime sub. Let's go. All right. Let me see here. I have actually been watching you prior to this, but the pre-recorded vids are less interactive. Wait, what pre-recorded vids? What are you talking about? Which one's 9tab? I don't ever play any pre-recorded videos. I have VOD saved. Like this, it saves all of my old streams, but I don't ever run any pre-recorded videos. Double J, how's it going? Thanks for that. So if people want to go back and watch the live streams, they can. They're there, but I don't ever run any. Kurgi, welcome in. Thanks for the follow as well. Let me give away some points for the follows. They're just available for anybody that wants to go back and catch up on some of the live streams that I have and stuff. So, but I don't ever put up anything on the channel. Anything that's live is I'm always here for. Thank you for the follow. Also, let me waste some points. Yeah, so if you go like here, I'll show you. So for here, like for under videos here, these are all just videos just of like teaching things. These are all just videos that I post for guides. And then under the lives here, these are all of my actual live pre-records, like, or not pre-records, like just saved VODs from the live stream. So these are all of them here. And then I have all of my videos here that are published for guides for people. Hey, Charles. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Mauricio. But yeah, I wouldn't like to put up a pre-recorded video for anybody, just because I like interacting with people. So I would be pretty bummed if I didn't get to do that. Okay. 215 easy. Mons, thanks for the gifted sub. Let's go. I'm gonna... Okay, wait, hold on. Let me get this open here. We're gonna turn that off the live stream. Vic, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Also, let's go. Welcome to the Barb Nation. Moff, welcome in. I'm doing good, Blades. Conspiracy theorists in chat saying, no. They were just watching the YouTube videos of the live stream. The saved VODs. That's all it was. Okay, where is... Nope, I need to go here. Creator dashboard here. Hey, Gar. And then we gotta go to Stream Manager here. We gotta go to VIP Hype Train. As much as we love the VIP Hype Train, we gotta turn it off for the live update. Thank you for the bits. Let's go. Oh wait, that was over on Immortalize. I gotta get used to this shared chat thing here. Gotta get used to this here. Mippy is the Mobalytics class lead for Diablo. Like, is the Mobalytics Diablo 4 lead. We're excited, not nervous. Thank you for the follow, Jim. Yes, I'm gonna post some videos on this here too. Tank, let's go. Thank you, let's go. Hey, Ikill, how's it going today? Hype, train, leveled up. Let's go. Brunord, hello. Just want to say I appreciate you and the stream. Love the positivity. Tired of all the negative Nancy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Thanks to you. Thank you. Yes, I know, JR. It was very rushed. It was very rushed. I didn't have any time to fix it. Hey, Preacher. Thank you for the follow. Let's go. Let me give away some more points for all these follows here and for all of the donate subs. Thank you. 5 minutes left to go. 5 minutes. How excited are we? Hey, Spiv, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Let's go. Yeah, Raging, let's go. I'm excited. I never see someone so full of joy from games like you from Diablo. Yeah, I love gaming, and it's a privilege. Like when I grew up, I had so many brothers. Hey, pizza, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Level 4 hype train, thank you. Level 4. Interesting. So the hype train is shared and everybody levels up the hype train no matter where they donate. Interesting. Why am I 15 seconds behind the live stream? Wait, who is that? Wait, was that on mine or is that somewhere else? I'm not sure. Does it... Is anybody else showing that my stream is behind the live update? How far behind is it? It's not behind? Okay. So some people it's not, some people it is. Very interesting. Huh. Let me pull up my own stream and let me look and see. Oh, what do we got here? Thanks for the follow. Volume up, down. Good. Thank you for the Prime sub. Let's go. Bard class. It's almost time. It's almost time. Let's go. Thanks for all the follows today. Dark, let's go. Welcome in. Thank you. We're almost here. Duris, welcome in. Thank you for those 20 subs total, Kotak. Let's go. Thank you, and Vika, welcome in. Oh, it's soon. It's starting real soon. Thank you for the tier 3 sub. Wow, thank you. That is amazing. That is very generous. Let's go. Let me give away some points for the tier 3 subs. Sound. Thank you. Jackson featuring Diablo 4.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Lord of Hatred developer update stream. We've got a jam-packed show for you today, but the first thing you saw is a limited series collaboration between Jackson Guitars and Diablo. Jackson Guitars created a guitar to celebrate the launch of the Lord of Hatred expansion, and we've got one in the studio here with us today. This thing is absolutely badass, and that song you heard performed just now, it's called Celestia.
You made it.
Written by senior composer Ted Reedy and performed by Cole Rowland.
Damn, look at the graphic on it.
Where that video was shot, it's actually our original broadcasting room, so a fun little trivia for you. But yeah, this thing is magnificent. And that song, Celestia, is actually from our unreleased Lord of Hatred soundtrack, which you can pre-save on streaming platforms now. We have a jam-packed show for you today, but first things first, we have a Twitch Drops reminder. So you can watch for 30 minutes and get the Decaying Corona staff. And you can watch for 1 hour to get the Double Trouble Sword cosmetic on any eligible channel in the Diablo 4 category on Twitch. We've got an FAQ for you on the DevStream Announce blog, so you can go and check that out. And that runs until 11 a.m. tomorrow, PDT, so you got about an hour to get those Twitch drops. We did release the intro cinematic for the Lord of Hatred expansion. You know us, we're Blizzard, we love our cinematics, and this one does not disappoint. It really tees off the expansion and sets the tone for how this next chapter is going to go in Lord of Hatred. I do want to give a spoiler warning.
Okay, spoiler warning.
There are some light spoilers in the cinematic, so steer clear.
Spoiler warning.
Experience, but I gotta say that cinematic is going to give me some nightmares.
Big warning.
In the best kind of way. So go and enjoy. We've got a jam-packed stream for you today. There's everything you might want to know about the Lord of Hatred expansion that we're going to get into. So we got a pretty lengthy video ready. I hope you get comfortable. Get your snacks, get a drink.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
For the follow.
To the Diablo developer update.
Let's go.
With Lord of Hatred nearly upon us, we're here today to share a slate of exciting new updates. Before we dive in, we want to take a moment to thank our community for every piece of feedback, every post, every guide and critique video, and every moment you've spent with us in Sanctuary. We wouldn't be here without you. Lord of Hatred was
Thanks
made
for the follows. Let's
community.
go. And this Prime subs.
Now, join us as we dive into the story, classes, core progression, and the key systems. Let's jump right in. Lord of Hatred continues after the events in Nahantu. As we see with Neyrelle, no mortal was meant to carry the burden of a prime evil, and doing so leaves permanent scars. Neyrelle's journey transformed her, from her beginnings as a seeker of knowledge, to bearing the Soul Stone, and now to this final confrontation with Mephisto. Neyrelle grew from someone who admired the Haradrim to one who embodied their ideals. Neyrelle's tireless research has borne fruit, and she takes action with the decisive, selfless conviction that defines any true Haradrim. Now, there's a question that generations of Haradrim have been pondering throughout their history.
How's it going?
What is the point of killing a primeval
Thanks for stopping by the stream.
They always come back a generation later, after the last Haradrim have grown old, and there are none ready and able to take a stand against them? That dilemma, the cycle of the eternal conflict,
I think there'll be
sits
some
at
talking.
the heart of Neyrelle's research and pushes the story into its next phase. Knowing her time was running short, Neyrelle sent warnings to the few people she trusts, including Lorath Nar. As we march towards the reckoning, one thing becomes clear. Mephisto's plan is simple and terrifying. With the body of Akarat as a puppet, Mephisto has positioned himself and his pawns to be in the right place at the right time, and with the whole world watching.
Me too.
This sets the stage for our journey to the Skovos Isles and our confrontation with Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred. And it's only the beginning.
I actually think it might be all the way
With
up.
Lord of Hatred, 2 new classes join the fight.
Oh no, I can't.
The Paladin and the Warlock. They're designed to be instantly recognizable in both
Better?
fantasy
Too much?
and moment-to-moment gameplay. New tools, new strengths, and new ways to approach every activity across Sanctuary. Both classes have been built with today's meta
Good.
in
Okay.
mind, bringing fresh answers to familiar challenges,
Thank
new
you.
build paths to explore, and new roles to master across every system Diablo 4 has to offer.
The talisman system is about giving you another way to express a build, giving you more room to specialize,
Thank you, Wise.
items to hunt for, and more reasons to keep experimenting as you climb into the endgame. You'll see talismans built from a few key parts: your seal, your charms, and the combinations you create between them. The intent is simple: make the choices readable and make the results feel immediately different in combat. You'll find
Did you
both
see what was fighting
seals
with that
and
druid?
charms naturally as you play, across a range of rarities. Seals are the foundation. They unlock additional charm slots, roll bonus affixes, and in some cases they can even change the rules for what charms you're allowed to equip.
Okay, wait.
At
here,
the top
where's
end,
multi-chat?
unique and
Yeah, we'll
set
take
charms are the
multi-chat
most
off for
powerful.
now.
These are the drops that you'll be chasing deep into the endgame. Unique charms pull signature powers from the unique items you know today, so that you can harness that effect without being locked into a specific gear slot. Set charms work a little differently. As you collect and equip more pieces from the same set, you'll unlock increasingly powerful set bonuses. Before Torment, set bonuses are more
Frog
general,
game?
class
Let's go.
agnostic, easy to understand, and meant to give you a serious boost while you're leveling.
You see him?
In Torment, sets become class-specific, harder to
Druid
find,
bears.
and built to deliver a bold fantasy, unlocking new archetypes and defining playstyles. The Herodric Cube is a legendary artifact for endgame crafting. Combine rare materials, transmute them into something greater, and unlock powerful bonuses to fine-tune your build. More than a tool, it opens new ways to upgrade gear, experiment with options, and push towards true endgame power. Herodric Cube crafting is deliberate and impactful. You can take an item, add affixes through transmutation, and then upgrade it through the rarity tiers, up to legendary. Want to turn a great drop into a best in slot? Transfiguration is the way to ultimately finish an item. Layering on a range of powerful effects with a chance you'll be able to transfigure the same piece multiple times. You'll also choose how you transfigure. Standard transfiguration is chaotic. The potential for reward is high, but there is some risk. There's even a low chance that you'll be able to transfigure the same piece multiple times. Applying an entropic tuning prism makes your crafting outcome more stable. This will reduce the reward ceiling, but it always delivers a clean upgrade. Perfect for items that are already incredible. For amulets, we have something special. The
this is
cube
cool.
has an amulet-only transfiguration that can grant you a bonus legendary power, and you can re-roll it as long as you have the rare material to pay the cost. We love the variety and craziness of adding an extra legendary power onto high-end gear, legendaries, uniques, and even mythic items. So we've distilled that fantasy into a dedicated recipe you can use specifically on your amulet. Sometimes the best way forward is sacrifice. You'll now be able to break down an ancestral unique to create a unique charm. The latest skill tree updates are here to give you clearer, meaningful choices as you build, so that experimenting feels rewarding and the path from idea to fully realized build is easier to plan and more fun to iterate on. Itemization is the other half of the equation. With these system-wide updates, your item choices can meaningfully amplify a build, and they're designed to work in concert with everything else. Changes to legendary aspects, uniques, skill tree options, class mechanics, and more all support one goal,
There it
giving
is,
you
the
the
Barbarian.
freedom to play your way. Let's look at a few examples.
Let's
What
go.
is better
Starting
than
off
kicking
strong.
your enemies away? How about kicking yourself to your enemies? Kick's Madness variant lets you fly around the battlefield by turning Kick into a mobility
I
skill.
love that.
Barbarians now have a variety of ancient skill variants that summon a temporary ancient to mimic your attack. Leap into combat with 3 ancients, then finish them off with a trio of ruptures.
Oh, I'm so excited already.
Druids can now choose their skills' shapeshift forms, and each form comes with powerful bonuses. Human form grants more resources. Werewolf form grants more offensive
Sparta
power,
Barb here.
while Werebear form improves your survivability.
Yes.
Trample's variant leaves sundered rock along your path and a large burst at your target. Trample can now be used as a werewolf,
Barb
and
Nation.
rather than charging along the ground, you
Barb
quickly
Nation.
leap to your target. Druids can now unleash the Fury of the Wilds. This unique ring causes your shape-shifting skills to grant berserking and ferocity, bringing these powerful mechanics from the Barbarian and Spiritborn to the Druid. You can take it a step further by synergizing Fury of the Wilds with the additional strikes upgrade for Lightning Storm,
Thank you for the prime sub.
increasing
Let's
the
go.
number
Thanks
of
for all the
lightning
follows
strikes
today.
for each ferocity you have. Necromancers can now customize and upgrade their minions via the skill tree. Skeleton mages are now a core skill, costing essence to initially raise, but lasting indefinitely. Use the Singularity variant to instead focus all of your essence into a single, powerful but short-lived mage.
Huh.
Skeleton warriors are passively raised from nearby corpses, and
Passively
activating their
raised.
ability commands them to instantly attack a targeted enemy.
Chili, thanks for
The
the
Book
follow.
of the Dead now also enhances your minions with the powers of bone, blood, or darkness, allowing them to interact with a wider variety of legendary and unique effects, such as Aspect of the Void.
12
With
months,
the
never heard
Cathan's
of you.
Righteous
Thank
Will
you.
talisman set bonus, your enemies will cower before you, immediately being feared for a short time when they see you. You also reflect stun and knockback effects at those foolish enough to try to control you. Paladins can unlock ultimate power with the Light's Epiphany talisman set. Using the Arbiter of Light,
you guys seeing the
unleashes
multipliers
Heaven's
on these?
Fury and Fortress, and allows you to cast Zenith for a short time. Dance of Knives is now a core skill, costing energy per second to channel. If you aren't a fan of knives and want something with a bit more bang, try the Grenade Jumper variant to throw a constant stream of explosive grenades instead. Rogues also have new ways to manipulate the shadows. The Penetrating Shot variant Shadow Shot spawns shades to mimic your attack, and Shadow Clone's Sentry variant places stationary shadow clones to constantly fire upon your enemies.
Huh.
As the masters of fire, cold, and lightning, the sorceress weaves these elements together in their new skill variants. Charged Bolts Burn Through variant causes the bolts to release globs of fire on impact rather than piercing through enemies. This variant excels in up-close and personal combat against many tightly packed enemies. Familiar is the only skill in the game with 4 variants. The first 3 allow you to choose which element your familiar will always be and gain unique benefits. If you want all 3 elements, the Prismatic Familiar option is for you, causing each of your spellcasts to trigger an explosion of the matching element from your familiar. Crackling Earth converts Concussive Stomp to an Eagle skill, removing the gorilla-themed crowd control effect and instead dealing lightning damage and creating storm feathers for each enemy hit. This synergizes extremely well with Aspect of Falling Feathers to absolutely shred a group of enemies. With its new variant, the Protector guards the infected forest. The Centipede Spirit assists by poisoning the area around the Protector, weakening enemies, and constantly spewing pestilent swarms.
There we go.
The Warlock arrives as a brand new class in Lord of Hatred. This master of the occult binds demons to their will and unleashes devastating hellfire across the battlefield. The Warlock has a dual resource system. Your basic skills, like Doom, generate Wrath. Your core skills, like Hellfracture, spend Wrath to unleash a powerful attack. Dominance is much slower to regenerate and is used for your greater demon summoning abilities, like Infernal Breath that spews fire at nearby enemies. To unleash ultimate destruction, channel the Armageddon ritual variant of Apocalypse, calling down a relentless storm of fire and brimstone on the battlefield.
Endgame in Diablo 4 should feel continuous. No stopping, no waiting, no friction between what you want to do and how you want to do it. The fight to defend Sanctuary continues in our new endgame system, War Plans. Choose your favorite activities, chain them together, and then customize the hell out of them. You start at the command table in Themis, the capital city of Skovos. You pick your activities with almost everything on the menu. As you make progress, your command table levels up, opening up a wider range of options, including higher node rarities and deeper chains, with up to 5 activities in a single war plan. War plans also grant the ability to teleport directly to the next activity in your playlist, and eventually back to Themis to claim your rewards and create a new one. And if you don't have a Nightmare Sigil or a compass, not a problem. War plans can generate one on the fly if you don't have your own. War Plans is all about giving you more choice.
War Plans
Want to burn through a stack of sigils? Do it. Want to hard focus on one lair boss for your session? Go for it. War Plans does more than enhance your endgame, it connects it. Completing War Plans will also feed into activity trees. Each activity has its own tree that you can invest in to customize how it plays. You earn 7 points per activity, so this is where you'll have to make real decisions. Let's look at the Lair Boss tree, because it's a great example of how deep this can go. You can tune your rewards with nodes like Lair of Runes for more rune drops,
plus 1
Lair
monster
of Plenty
power
for an extra horde chest,
plus 1
Golden
monster
Horde
power
to convert low-tier items into gold, or Exotic Armory if you're looking to gear an alt. Then there's cross-pollination, pulling Lair bosses into other activities to remix your runs. Grigwar's Gambit can spawn him from Helltide chests. Embers of Anguish brings Andariel into the pit. Out of the Cold allows the Beast in Ice to join every Nightmare Dungeon boss fight.
Every
the pit tree
Nightmare
gives
Dungeon
you a
one.
completely different kind of control. You can dial up risk and reward with Choron's Haste, Heart of Stone, the Pit Butcher, or modifiers like Damned Thieves. Or you can pivot the rewards entirely, converting glyph upgrades with nodes like Choron's Soul and Choron's Flesh. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There are 100 different modifiers spread across the activities in the game. With War Plans, you get to define your own endgame.
Yeah.
Fishing is designed as a laid-back collection activity, a chance to slow down and unwind between battles. You'll unlock it early after arriving in Skovos. A short questline will introduce you to the basics, and it'll teach you more about a wide variety of fish with different rarities and multiple modifiers to chase. Fishing is more fun with friends. You can trade any fish you find, no matter how weird, bloody, or celestial they might be.
Ooh,
To help your fellow wanderers finish their collections. As for where you can fish, almost anywhere there are fish, and maybe even a few places that might surprise you. So take a deep breath, enjoy the calm you've earned, and appreciate a quieter moment in Sanctuary. But who knows what else lurks beneath the wine dark sea?
Are we going
when
underwater?
Lord of Hatred is released, we'll also be making major updates across both seasonal and eternal realms. Permanent updates across realms will include the major skill tree improvements we've discussed, alongside a level cap increase to 70, extending torment tiers, a loot filter, map overlay, pathfinding, plus a pit overhaul and itemization updates.
Pathfinding.
For players on the seasonal realm, there will be character resets, a refresh to season rank challenges with new rewards, and updates to the tower and leaderboard beta,
Wait,
all
character
falling
refresh?
within the Season of Reckoning.
You
This
can
season
start your
brings
character
2
over?
additional season ranks, unlocking over 100 season rank challenges for those who keep climbing through Sanctuary's trials. Push past your limits, conquer fresh objectives, and claim rewards worthy of your growing legend.
With this update, we're here to make more affixes matter and make item choices contribute meaningfully to your overall power. Common, magic, and rare items contain meaningful value in endgame because they can serve as crafting bases. You can later add affixes to them and upgrade their rarity using the Heraldric Cube. They will continue to drop in Torment difficulties, including as ancestral items, and they can also roll with greater affixes. With this update, auto-salvaging of lower rarity items in Torment has been disabled. Something we're excited about is damage multipliers on gear. Gone are the days of tossing out items with additive damage.
Yep.
Damage multipliers stack additively with themselves, but are multiplicative, vastly leveling up the item game and depth when it comes to the perfect item. For uniques, we're opening things up by reducing the number of always fixed affixes and rolling more from the available pool, giving you room to chase truly optimized combinations for your build.
Okay.
Tempered affixes went through an overhaul. Unique and mythic items can now be tempered.
Unique and mythics can
200
now be
legendary
tempered.
aspects have been refreshed with design updates. Gems are getting a major upgrade. Weapon gem effects are significantly stronger, and we're including new gem tiers. We've heard your feedback on stackable items, and we've increased the stacking size to 1,000 to help with inventory management.
On the quality of life side, one of the biggest additions is the loot filter. This is a power user feature the community has been asking for a long time.
Let's
You
go.
can export and import filters, hide item text, hide ground effects, hide both, or recolor text to make the drops that matter instantly stand out. Hunting for the perfect 4 out of 4 base, you can call out the affixes you care about and set a minimum number required, so those upgrade-ready items pop while the noise fades away. Loot filters will also support newly introduced systems such as the talisman. The map overlay is here, and it completely changes how combat and moment-to-moment flow feels in Diablo 4. When the overlay is up, the minimap gets out of the way to broaden your view of the game space.
Yeah, you can.
And you've got quick controls to tune it on the fly. Keybinds for opacity, keybinds for zoom,
There it is, opacity
and
and
options
zoom.
to adjust the coloration of the overlay to match your preference.
Color and
For
zoom.
those looking to continue with a smooth flow, you can enable pathfinding, which draws your route through Sanctuary directly to
Somebody
your
was just
destination.
asking about pathfinding too.
You'll
for
no
quests.
longer need to stare at your minimap to make sure you're headed the right way. The
You
level
pin and
cap
go.
has increased, expanding the ceiling for long-term progression. Torment tiers are being refined as well to support a consistent feel as you progress further, and to match, the rewards track better with the risk you're taking.
We've made important improvements to layer bosses, focused on clarity, choice, and cleaner loot chasing. Every layer boss now has its own dedicated
New
pool
GPS.
of unique items. Layer bosses now share a single key,
One
and all
key.
greater layer bosses share another, reducing friction and inventory space.
That's all you need.
Bartok and
Me too, I
Astaroth
like to.
are now in the layer boss system,
Cool.
and the Butcher is now a greater layer boss in both seasonal and eternal realms.
Bartok and
Lord
Astaroth.
Zir is now only one click away on the world map.
One click away.
Oh, thank God. We've made updates to runes to reduce friction and make
Runes.
progression smoother. The result is a more streamlined system and an indirect buff to farming the specific runes you care about. The rune pool has been updated and we've removed underutilized runes.
Oh,
All
look at
remaining runes now fit cleanly into the Socketable's inventory.
that. One
Runes
stash
have also
space.
been heavily integrated into our Herodric Cube crafting system.
That's it.
Pit improvements are here, along with tuning and quality of life updates to make each run more exciting and more rewarding. Some of the improvements you've seen in the tower are coming to the pit, and we've also removed a few legacy systems along the way.
Okay.
The pit has grown, literally. Every run now spans 5 full floors, clearly marked by pit depth, so you
Okay.
always know how deep you've gone and how close you are to the finish. Floor generation has been rebuilt from the ground up for smoother flow, less frustrating dead ends, and a more consistent rhythm that keeps you moving forward.
I'm here for that.
Nearly every environment in the game can now appear in the pit,
Tosh, thank you.
pulling from both expansions and past seasons. And there are rare floors where you'll stumble onto brand new layout mashups found nowhere else. To keep the focus on action, we've also removed death and resurrection penalties along with boss shadow attacks. Spawning in the pit has been tuned to feel fair, deadly, and exciting. Shrines now use a flat spawn chance, giving each run a more consistent baseline, while still allowing for the occasional lucky spike. Almost every variant of every monster family can now appear, including very rare and special populations. Progress now scales with real danger, meaning tougher enemies push the bar faster. And yes, treasure goblins can now invade the pit, alone or with all their friends, with bosses, goblins, and treasure chests all capable of dropping loot.
Oh,
Pit
bosses,
mastery
goblins, and treasure
objectives
chests.
are now fully formalized, with the tracker clearly showing both party and personal progress. Boss encounters waste no time. Bosses now ambush your party by spawning directly on top of you, and without clearing existing enemies. On top of that, the pit
No
will
boss
now
rooms.
pull from the tower boss roster, injecting even more variety and unpredictability into every run. Since we introduced the tower and leaderboards, it's been incredible to listen to your feedback, watch the competition evolve, and keep learning right alongside the community. Now we're bringing a focused set of updates, more reasons to climb, clearer ways to compete, and
Okay.
smoother moment-to-moment play. The Artificer's Stash is a new feature coming to the tower. This provides valuable caches that contain items with guaranteed greater affixes, along with
That's big,
currencies and
actually.
even lore books. These treasures can only be earned by climbing the tower, and first-time completion of higher tower tiers awards the Artificer's favor. The new build viewer captures a snapshot of every build that ranks on the leaderboard. When you click a top player's leaderboard entry, the viewer displays that saved snapshot,
Oh, look at
making
that.
it easier for everyone to see which builds are performing best in tower competition.
It's finally here.
New environments, monsters,
Snapshotting.
and bosses are arriving to keep the tower experience fresh. In addition to starting a tower run when you exit the circle, your run will now automatically begin after a brief countdown. And hey, did you mess up the run? Did you just barely make it? Did the Orb Goblin run away? Is that the best you got? The Artificer himself will now offer some commentary. Please try your best. He is watching. Lastly, we're making tower competition timing better and fairer. Based on player feedback, leaderboards now start on Thursdays after a release or patch. This permits the time needed to address any major issues before the community-wide competitive aspect of the tower begins. That's a quick look at what's ahead with Lord of Hatred and Season of Reckoning. We'll have more details in our blogs, patch notes, and deep dives. So if something here caught your eye, you'll be able to dig in right away. See you all in Sanctuary. Welcome.
Whew. Okay, that is a lot to chew on. As Zavin mentioned at the end of that video, we will have our official blog launching after the stream, so you can go and check that out if there's
Blog
extra
post.
details you want to chew on.
Alright.
But additionally, we will have Q&A towards the end of the stream, so if you have any questions that weren't answered in that overview video, feel free to drop them in chat. We'll grab those and answer those close to the end of the stream. But who better to get into everything with me than a very familiar cast of crew? We've got Colin, Zavin, and Art back on the stream. Welcome, fellas.
Hey,
Yeah, great to be back.
Great to have you guys here. So I know we did go through, everything coming with Lord of Hatred in that overview. We do also have Season of Reckoning launching at the same time as the expansion.
Reckoning.
And I know this is going to be a little bit different of a season because it is coming out in tandem with the expansion. What can players kind of expect to see for Season of Reckoning?
yeah, so kind of as we covered, there's a huge slew of itemization updates. Skill trees have been revamped for every single class. There's just a ton there. In addition to that, season rank has actually expanded. There's more of it. It's over 100 different objectives to conquer, and eventually tower will be turning on, as we said. But yeah, this will be kind of a special season to keep focus on the expansion. And the idea is future seasons will return more to the regular stuff that we're used to.
I figured
You'll
that was
still
going
be
to
able to
happen.
play the campaign and all that good stuff, both in seasons and eternal,
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah,
tickles your
cow
fancy.
shirts.
And I love
Interesting.
too for Season of Reckoning because so much of it relies on seasonal rank.
Very
There's so
interesting.
much that you get to passively do just as you're playing the game, right? So
Thanks
it's
for
not
the
as you
follow.
have to. It silos you to a totally different content piece. You get to chip away on it just as you're playing through the expansion and everything else. So
Yeah, there's
super fun.
also a lot of goodies packed in there.
A ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of rewards spread throughout.
Yeah, gotta love some rewards. But of course, I do really want to know from you guys, with the expansion coming out soon, with so much launching, what are you all most excited for players to get their hands on for the Lord of Hatred expansion?
Yeah, I would say something that exists in the game. I would say probably the skill trees. I think we've talked to death about it, but really it's hard to sort of understate or overstate I should say how transformative it is to actually play with it.
Yep.
Like it's actually hard for us to play on
Cows.
live right now just because there's so many more builds. Art mentioned in the video that we touched like over 200 aspects. We've also added just a ridiculous amount of uniques to the game. We've ensured that like literally every skill in the game has a unique that can talk to it and interface with it. And it all works with the variants and the sort of upgrades in the skill tree. And I just can't wait to see kind of all the crazy things that the players cook up. Like a huge goal was to like blow out the number of builds in the game. Like if you love build crafting or if you love making your own sort of zero to hero journey with tons of weird odds and ends in your build, like this is the expansion for you. And I just can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, across the video and even in the blog that's going to recap a lot of what we talk about here, there's only so much we can do to kind of describe how all these changes are going to be. You really are just going to have to jump in game and experience it for yourself because all of us play Diablo so differently. And I think I saw in chat as that came up, Sky Dragon said, "Inject that into my veins." So I think that kind of fits it pretty well. So pretty pumped about those changes. But yeah, that's awesome. How about you, Zavin?
Warplanes, hands down. I'm so excited. We've never really had something like this to just so deeply modify all of our endgame activities. It really is. When we say like you get to make your own endgame, we really mean it. We have 100 nodes across all the activities in the game. Some of them actually cross-pollinate, so you can make choices in one tree that modify another one. So there's just a bunch of variety for players to kind of chew on, sink their teeth into. I can't wait. It's such a different way to think about what you do in your moment to moment in the end game. And there hasn't been anything like it since. So.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think much like the skill tree, it's fun to tinker and craft all these things, and then it's even more fun to send it out into the wild to see what crazy combinations people come up with.
Yeah, and then it's especially in tandem with all the skill tree stuff we're doing, right? You get to change kind of how you do the end game and also what your end game is. You get to control kind of both halves of this now.
That's rad. That's rad. How about you, Art?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what kind of builds people cook up that we've never even thought of, right? So, for me, I mean, definitely excited to have people try all the new systems. Skill tree. There's a talisman. There's the cube. We've kind of redone everything, updated everything. But really, what excites me most is just kind of players experiencing all of this together, like holistically in concert for the full, like for a brand new Diablo experience, really.
Yeah, and it's something that we actually do point out in the blog that I think is really exciting too, that we touched on a little bit in the video, is like there is so much that's changed to the game regardless of whether or not you own the expansion. So if you're just coming back to, play Diablo over the weekend and you just want to get it back into it for a little bit, so much of the game does feel different. And, if you're playing on Eternal, if you're not playing in the expansion, so much has changed for anyone who plays Diablo. So like you said, all players get to experience it at the same time. So it's a lot of really cool changes.
Yeah, I actually saw a comment where I was watching the Warlock video and they're like, oh, whoever like designed and worked on the Warlock and Paladin, like the team that did that should do that to the rest of the classes. And it's like, well, you're in luck because absolutely the same team has killed it and updated every single class. So you don't even need the Warlock or Paladin to experience sort of this new, I would say, generation of class, which is super cool.
That's unreal. That's awesome. Excellent. Okay, so I know we've got some questions that we've gathered in Twitch chat. We're actually going to kick it over to Q&A now and answer some of your questions that you've been dropping in. So first things first, we've got a question here. We've seen a lot of reactions and feedback on inventory. Can you guys speak a little bit on some of the things we've seen?
Yeah, so I think some of this has been reaction to some of the reviews and stuff that have been coming out. And for what it's worth, anyone who knows Marak, our favorite dancing Fallen, he was kind of available in those things. And so we had a lot of people loading up on stuff. Generally speaking, we've made a lot of changes to the game, which actually I'll let these guys kind of chip in and give some answers to. But starting with, we actually have, if you buy Lord of Hatred, you get a stash tab. So inventory pressure has been something we've been thinking about how to relieve, and that's one way to do it, but there's a bunch of other stuff we want to do it. So if there's something you want to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say like one of the changes that we made was essentially to reduce and remove incense and elixirs, because it felt like it was one of those like really annoying uptime games that just wasn't super fun in the end game. To compensate, something we saw people use these for is the XP boost. So we've actually like massively increased the amount of XP you get from monster kills while leveling up, which actually translates much more into the difficulty tiers as well, because a lot of the difficulty tier XP comes from monster kills. So we've massively increased the amount of XP for monster kills. You don't have to go and do quests now to necessarily get the max level quickly, which is awesome.
Thank you for the prime.
Art, I know we've also done a ton of stuff on the lair bosses.
Yeah, definitely. I think across all kind of inventory tabs, lowering inventory pressure was really, really important. So you saw in the video, like everything that's stackable stacks to 1,000 now. We've removed runes, so they all fit in your inventory. We've consolidated a bunch of other things like layer boss keys. Something else that we've done with the Horadric Cube is just give an outflow for a lot of items that you may pick up that are like, once you get into the end game, oh, it's not really worth my time using blue and yellow tributes. I'm like, okay, cool, you can take those, you can combine those up into higher rarity tributes. And we've done this across a bunch of things, so it should be generally much easier to keep everything in your bags and not have it overflow into your stash.
Yeah, and to re-clarify the infamous screenshot that we've all been looking at with like several thousand stacks, it's Marak and like, you know, PTR boost, you know, you could go do that today and take a screenshot and it looked terrible, but that's what it was.
Thanks for clarifying that, Colin. That's great. I've got a question from Galbatorix_90. My question on the devs, really excited about everything coming with Season of Reckoning and the Lord of Hatred expansion. Could you share how the team is approaching the evolution of endgame systems to create a cohesive gameplay loop that keeps players engaged across both seasonal and the expansion's long-term progression?
I think I can take a stab, and we can probably all take a stab. Yeah. But we'll try and keep it short because we could probably talk about that for like an hour.
Of course.
You know, I think like really Lord of Hatred is the ultimate, I would say, build crafting and power fantasy. It starts with the skill tree. We've updated a ton of the foundations of all the classes. We've even updated a bunch of keywords and mechanics. You'll get to experience that when you play the game, and we're very excited about that. So we've updated the foundation. We've reworked a lot of the itemization and updated it and upgraded it. So like if there's things you like about it today, we've massively improved it. And then, you know, the power fantasy side, what is a better power fantasy than being able to influence the world around you beyond just your character? And that's what War Plans represents. That's what the meta progression trees represents. So, you know, it's really about giving you a lot of control and giving you a lot of things to tinker with. Our hope is that you only see like a fraction of this every season that you play. I would be shocked if you're able to play every single class, every single build, every single War Plans permutation. So I'm rambling, but I'll toss it over to these guys.
So much to take in.
I'll throw out there that, you know, one of the things that helps kind of the end game feel really good is making sure there isn't a bunch of bloat.
Any stream.
And you know, the game's in its, you know, has a couple years on it right now. Just making sure that we go through and are diligent about like, hey, is that serving a purpose in the game still? Does it need to be there? How important is it really? There's things like elixirs and incense. How important are they really? They're just like a tax on your time to go make sure you have upkeep and things like that. But also down to the lair boss keys. Right, so do we actually even need that many? Does the game need that many? So anytime we can go through the game and find these places where it's like actually removing something, streamlining something helps make everything better, right? It uplifts everything else because now you don't have to waste your time thinking about these other concepts. So that helps everything be more connective, right? Because they're not having to kind of connect to a dead part of the game that doesn't really matter. Like elixirs, again, is a really good example of what was it really doing for you other than an XP boost? Okay, fine, here. Monsters just give you better XP, now you don't have to do elixirs, right?
Yeah, I like that. It's like eliminating all the chores. And I think, you know, one of the great ways that's baked into War Plans too that you've mentioned before is how, like, if you don't have a key for a particular activity that you're getting into, it just makes one for you. It's not like, oh, you don't have to go into the world to get a, you know, a lair boss key that you need. The game is just like, no, you got it. You're good.
That's really good.
You can just
and then also, if you find a key you do like and you want to run, you can just run that instead.
So many stats.
So it's kind of the best of both worlds.
You won't miss it.
The one thing I'll add, and I'll try to keep it brief, is that like one of our goals was that we really want the game to feel like it's broadening and expanding as you progress, and we've done that with the skill tree, with itemization, with War Plans, with the cube, and really I think kind of speaking back to Colin's comment about there's so many different things and so many permutations that you like realistically won't be able to see them in one season. I think that kind of helps that feeling of the end game being fresh season over season.
Yeah, I'll add one more thing to that too, and you'll see some of the seasonal mechanics that players have really loved and enjoyed baked into War Plans. So, you know, this is something as a system we hope to sort of improve and expand over time as we do new seasons. We have this really cool system where we can inject fan favorites back into the game, you know, if we think that it's going to make a better and more fun experience. So we think it's going to give us a lot of tools and the players a lot of fun things to fuck around with. So,
and I would add, that is true about all the systems that we've been talking about. The cube, the talisman,
Thank you
all
for the
these
follow.
things are primed for that kind of treatment in the future.
Yeah, that's rad, because I feel like every season, whenever it wraps up, we always say like, hey, will this come back? It's like, well, we might find an interesting way to bring it back, and this is a huge way where a lot of those systems are going to be coming back in a really fun and cool way.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Nice. I've got a question from Mippy, one of our Diablo partners. Zavin, I know you kind of mentioned this. Will the tower go live with the start of the expansion, or will the beta go live at a later time?
It is just a little bit later. So we want to, we've heard, hey, if we're going to be launching the competitive aspect, let's just give a little bit of time, just a little bit, to make sure things are good and it's a fair competition and things like that. So the details are on the blog. You can go check it out. But it's going to be starting kind of not just in this case, but we're seeing this as the standard a few days after kind of the patch, right? Just to give ourselves some time to even things out, make sure there isn't any weird bug or anything like that, and everyone can kind of jump in a fair way together.
Yeah, it's nice. Eliminate all the bugaboos right off the jump, and then
Yep.
Yeah, and then get right into it. Love it. Question from Farina at Diablo. How will war plans function in multiplayer? Will it evolve the war plan for the whole party or just for the party leader?
Yeah, I can take this
Yeah,
one.
go ahead.
So right now the war plans are per player, but what we do is if you and I are playing, or if we're playing as a party, everybody gets essentially like a chunk of the reward, baseline reward. So if Zavin and I are playing and we do a Nightmare Dungeon, Zavin has a Nightmare Dungeon node, I will get essentially a reward cache
wrong stream.
and reputation
realized I had the
or
wrong
meta
one
progression, we
selected.
should say, for the Nightmare Dungeon skill tree. So it
Sent that
ensures
to my
that
own
like,
stream.
when you're playing as a party, it's still efficient, even though the boards aren't always synced.
Nice.
That's fine. I'm going to get that question out to them.
Question from Fame, another Diablo partner. Does the fish collection reset every season, or is it an account one and done kind of thing?
So once you've collected a fish, you've
Wrong
collected
chat,
a fish. But beyond that, you can fish for as long as you want. You can catch duplicates of stuff. You can it's not a one and done system. Like it's not like a quest, right, or a campaign thing where you just kind of do it once and you're done forever. You can keep catching fish, but the actual act of marking them collected, you have collected them once you've already found them.
Heck yeah, nice. Loathe Burger, another Diablo partner. Will the loot filter highlights reflect on the minimap?
So that's something that we're looking to sort of, it's not, I'll say that right now, it's not going to. We are looking to essentially gather a bunch of feedback on the loot filter. It came in hot. It's one of those things that we know players have been asking for, and we felt like, let's give this to the community. It's very much a tool driven by the community, so we want to hear what are the things that you want to improve in the loot filter. So please give us that sort of feedback. We know that's something that I personally want. I think we all want it, so that's just one of those things that we'll file away as like, we're going to improve the system.
Oh yeah, you heard it here first.
It's one of those things, it's like we are adding a map overlay. So there's a whole new way to kind of look at the world around you now just because of that. And we really want your feedback on how this is going to be interacting with both those maps, right? Not just the mini map, but also the map overlay. So let us know how you guys like it.
Yeah, please drop us your feedback. And I mean across the whole expansion. We are going to be absolutely eagle-eyed on the forums, on socials, just checking everywhere from our partners. We're really, really eager for the feedback, and we're also excited to just get this into everyone's hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Enigma 42K. With itemization and the skill trees being overhauled, how is masterworking going to change, and how is it going to affect the way they interact with skills compared to how they work now?
We just updated masterworking in season 11, so we're not really planning on making any updates soon.
Yeah, it still has quality. You'll still be able to get that through transfiguration, but we actually like how the system's working right now. So.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice. All right, our last question. I am the Berm. I see the level cap now goes to 70. Does the Paragon cap rise as well?
No.
Oh, there it
we're
is.
keeping it the same.
Oh, Paragon's staying
We
at
think
300.
that that's something that we think is like a good sort of thing to chase towards the end of the season. Right now it's like super grindy from 20 to 300, which we like because it's kind of like, okay, you've gotten all the major nodes within your Paragon. Now if you just really want to sort of grind out those core stats, you're more than welcome
Yes, you
to.
can get Twitch drops here.
I will
Yeah.
say we've also increased the amount of XP multipliers from
Yes.
Torment. So, if previously 300 was like close to within reach and you're like, I think I'm good, I'm not going to play for the rest of the season. The deeper you go into Torments, that'll make that faster. So probably more people are going to end up reaching that max level. Yeah.
Nice. I feel like we've all seen the dreaded calculation on the subreddit where people go
Yeah,
you
yeah,
hit
yeah.
297, you're only halfway there, man.
exactly. Yeah.
So I'm glad that there's that now, that XP boost to kind of push you to that extra. And there will be something fun we'll talk about towards the end of the stream, specific to Paragon that players should get excited about.
Yeah.
But that wraps up our Q&A actually.
Okay.
We're getting close towards the end of the stream. I do want to reiterate, like for Q&A, there is a ton of information in the blog. You will notice the 3.0 patch notes are a bit lighter than usual, but that's because to list out all the skill tree changes would have been near impossible. So we've now just made that illustrative in the blog. So
Interesting.
thank you. So yeah, I do just really want to make a note that like, I thank you guys for being here. I know it's an incredibly busy time. I am actually really excited to say as well that we are sim shipping this blog in all languages too. So that doesn't always happen, but everyone can chew on that time, on that information all at the same time. And I know we do have a few call outs closer to the end of the stream that we're gonna get into. We had the Jackson collaboration. We have another collaboration. It's a really important one. I'm kind of blanking on it right now. But I know we're gonna kick it over to it soon. I really don't know.
It's on his mug.
Sorry, I don't really have my notes up right
It
now.
says corn on the mug.
But one sec, let me just kind of bump this around. Oh, we've actually got a very special video that we're gonna kick it over to from one of our friends. Enjoy.
Corn family, today is the day. We have something for you. We've heard from you guys for so long, desiring new music. Today's the day. We are so excited and pumped to announce to you our new song in collaboration with the iconic video game Diablo. The song, titled by Jonathan Davis himself, is called Reward the Scars. As huge fans of Diablo, man, this is just a massive honor. And, you know, Jonathan is an avid gamer, as most of you know, and his #1 game has been for years. He's the biggest fan of Diablo, so specifically for him, this is a huge, huge thing, and but all of us as well. We also have a video coming out, a killer video, intense video. I mean, you guys are gonna trip on this thing. It's coming out April 27th, 10 a.m. Pacific time, and
I cannot wait to
1
go over the
p.m.
blog post
Eastern.
after this.
And so look out for that, as well as April 27th, Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred, releasing 4 p.m. Pacific time.
4
You guys,
p.m.
we hope
Pacific
you love this,
time. It
man.
is
We hope you
official.
love this as much
That's
as
it
we
right
do.
there. The map is
And
correct.
we're so excited for you to hear it.
The map
and
is
so
correct.
We'll see you there.
That's right. Thank you, Brian. You heard it here first. Lord of Hatred
map
releases
is
April
correct.
27th at 4 p.m. PDT, and Korn has put out their first single in 4 years. Reward the Scars is out today, and that video
Map
releases
is
on Monday.
official.
We showed it off to the team. Brian wasn't lying. It's pretty badass. You're definitely going to want to check that out when it releases, but we've been so pumped to partner with Korn, so that is absolutely fantastic. And we do have our release map that we can show you now to show the entire global release for Lord of Hatred expansion. Istanbul, I hope you got your Turkish coffee ready because it's going to be an early morning for you. But there's that release map timing. We're going to be releasing this in the blog and on socials following the stream, so you can check out when Lord of Hatred goes live for you.
Exactly,
Additionally, today, pre-download goes live at 4 p.m. PDT on Battle.net, Xbox, and PlayStation. So you can pre-download the 3.0.0 build, so when Lord of Hatred releases, you'll get into the expansion that much
Downloads
faster. And that begins
right now.
rolling out at 4 p.m. PDT today for pre-download. So go and check that out.
Big win.
I'm also very excited to announce, or not announce, we've already had this promotion live for a little bit, but we've partnered with Trolley Gummies. Again, you can go to your local grocery store and get a bag of Mephisto branded Trolley Gummies.
Correct.
And you'll actually be
Holly.
able to get some weapon transmogs with your purchase, so you can go check those out. I have to say, ever since we partnered with Trolley for Vessel of Hatred, there has been a rotating trolley bag in my household. I absolutely love these things. They are sensational and delicious. And while you're at your grocery store, you can actually get a
Who is ready
case
for the
of
blog post?
Diablo branded Fanta.
I think we
We've
get
got
to see the skill
cases
trees in the
of
blog post.
Fanta Crimson Cherry with the
I'm
Paladin
pretty
on
sure
it.
we
And
get to
with your
see
purchase, you can also get an
the skill
exclusive
trees in the
in-game
blog
reward.
post.
It is a town portal that is Fanta colored, which is pretty phenomenal. So you can go get your trolleys, get your Fanta.
We have a lot to talk about as soon
and
as
have
this
a
is
great
done.
time. So
We
enjoy
have a lot
that.
to talk about.
Additionally, we've got some really exciting things going on in Overwatch. Overwatch is celebrating the launch of Lord of Hatred with 5 new skins and some other goodies in game. They've got sprays, avatar, name cards, you name it. That Ramatra Mephisto skin looks phenomenal. They're gonna have Twitch drops as well to celebrate the launch of Lord of Hatred. And they're also bringing back the original Overwatch Diablo skins that are available in
can't wait.
Overwatch. So you can get the
Can't wait.
Moira Lilith skin is coming back, the Reinhardt Imperius skin, and a whole lot more. So you can go and check that out in Overwatch. Those skins look absolutely phenomenal. And I alluded to this a little bit earlier, but with the launch of Lord of Hatred, we've got a really exciting community challenge that you can sink your teeth into.
Oh.
So starting with the launch of Lord of Hatred, the Hatred's Downfall Community Challenge is here. And with the help of the community, you can earn this Helm of Hatred for everyone in Diablo 4. The challenge is this.
I love that.
Globally, we need to earn 266,666,000 Paragon points. Now that's across Eternal, that's across Seasonal, and that's for expansion owners and expansion non-owners. So
That is
everyone
awesome.
who plays Diablo 4 can participate in this.
Let's go.
Casual dads on the weekend, I see you. You just need to get to the end game and start earning those Paragon points to jump in. We will be updating our global total on Tuesdays on our social channels,
you
and we'll
for
also
the
have an
sub.
in-game message that will, check it out Monday and then update you on how the community progress is going. So let's all band together, earn those Paragon points, and earn that Helm of Hatred in game, which looks super sick. Super, super sick. We are also going to have Twitch drops that are going live for the expansion, so you can go check those out in our
Cool.
blog. You can get the Skull Bloody Axe
can do it by yourself,
cosmetic.
perfect.
We've got an emblem as well, and we've got
Nice.
this gigantic Mount Trophy cosmetic that you can earn through both Twitch drops and support a streamer. So you can check out the details in the blog
for
for
the follow.
those in the
Let's go,
Diablo 4
Brad.
category. So go and check those out. Additionally, as Lord of Hatred comes out, we're all really excited to see your reactions, so be sure to tag us on socials, whether you're a streamer or a fan, between the campaign, any sort of big reveal. We've all just been working on this for so long, and we're really, really excited to see how you experience
Swatch.
the expansion.
Thanks
So
for the
please
follow.
tag us. We're really curious to see your reactions and how you enjoy everything in the Lord of Hatred expansion. Now, before we close out the stream, I do want to kick it back over to the devs we have here today. Colin, Zav, and Art, is there anything you want to tell the players before they jump into Lord of Hatred?
I'll say thank you to everyone who's been kind of with us on this journey. This is we are very excited to kind of close this arc, this Age of Hatred arc that we've been kind of building towards. So thank you to everyone who's been playing with us this whole time. It's been exciting. I cannot wait until everyone jumps in and sees it all. I can't wait till I can do that.
Go ahead.
I'm thank you, and I'm just ready to blast with everybody, like straight up.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
Okay,
honestly,
that's
it's kind of
some
a bad
interesting
idea to
news
put
there.
Art up here. I'm surprised we didn't say anything, messed up. But yeah, no, I can't wait to party with Art. We're gonna blast the shit out of the game, and it's gonna be super fun. Can't wait to do it with all of you. Can't wait to look at all the guides. We've kept a lot of things under wraps, so I'm super curious to see, how our build creators and how everybody who engages with the game cooks up some really cool stuff. So
Yeah, I think even through like all the times we've met up for these streams too, it's like the energy is palpable that we're just so pumped to get this thing out the door and into the players'
Yeah.
hands. Like, couldn't be more excited for it.
yeah,
So.
yeah, absolutely. Even the last boss. Oh, it's gonna be cool.
There's so much to discover.
I'm not sure what
I
my,
can't
my
wait.
launch
There's
plans are
going
gonna
to be
be.
so much.
Yeah, it's going to be
We'll
unreal.
figure it
But
out
yeah,
soon.
thank you, all 3 of you, for being here. I know it's an incredibly busy time, but thanks for being here for the live stream. I want to give a huge thank you to the production crew, to Rich and everyone behind the scenes. It takes a lot of people to make these streams happen, so thank you to all of you. Thank you to Team 3 for all your incredible work on this expansion. It's really going to shine through. You guys are an incredible team, and it's an honor to work here and be a part of this. And thank you to everyone at home for tuning in and for playing Diablo 4. We wouldn't be here without you, and it means so much to us that you've been here. And Lord of Hatred launches April 27th at 4 p.m. PDT. Pre-download goes live today at 4 p.m. And we will see you all in Scovos.
All right, so we got a lot. We gotta find the blog post now. Gotta find the blog post now. Okay, what did everybody think? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the Prime subs. Tons and tons of follows. Tons and tons of subs, Prime subs today. Appreciate it. Tons of people watching. We have blog posts to go over, so we are not done yet. We have a lot. They might have given us the skill trees. So I think we're going to get to look at the skill tree. For anybody that didn't get to catch it, this is now, and I've been posting about this for the last week. I made several posts about this just to make sure people were caught up. This is the launch times for what releases look like here. So this is it right here. Thank you for the Prime sub. Yeah, we should get them. We should get them. They did steal my map. Like what the heck? Like look, I've had this here. Where is it? Even with my backwards island, I've had this up here for forever. Like what the heck? They just stole it from me. I think mine's better though. I really think mine's better. Thanks, Jessen. Yes, I was right. Yep. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going, Kay? All right, let's go take a look for this blog post. Let's take a look for the blog post. I am an oracle. Yeah, that's the official. Okay. Diablo 4 patch notes. Do we got it? Lunch times. Yep. Spellbane, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. All right. Forums. Not what I wanted. I wanted news. Sock, thank you. Welcome in. Is this it? Or is this the old one? No, that's the old one. Okay. Blog post. Patch notes, maybe? Nope. Quit my job for the expand. Or an expansion is wild. I did quit my job for an expansion. Mercs probably just aren't changing. They're probably not changing at all. You quit mom duties? Perfect. Perfect. All right. Has anybody seen anything yet for the blog post? Thank you for the follow, AJ. Let's go. Welcome in. No, they did not move it a day earlier. I've been posting about this for a while now. This is how releases work. And this is any release in the future, expect this. You can see this right here. It's just always going to be that way. Thank you for that follow. Where is the blog post? Mostly Feral Cat, welcome in. Fairness Gaming, welcome into the stream. Thank you everybody for being here. We're gonna today, if we get to see the skill tree, this is gonna decide my fate for the launch. Doctor, thank you, welcome in. Z, Wef, welcome into the stream. Hey, Faded. Yeah, we're waiting. We're in the waiting booth right now. We got to see this. Texie, welcome in. Thank you, Hatred and Milt. Let's go. Almost to 100k likes, or 1k, 1 like, 100. 100. Words are hard. Don't try those at home, please. Pretty please, don't try them. Thank you, Hell. Victus, for welcome in. Thank you. I'm pumped too. But I want this blog post. Wait. Blogging and posting. Need Big Red. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Blog post, blog post, blog post. I want skill trees too. Yes, 28th everywhere but the US. Okay, so how excited are we about Kick? I love Kick to begin with, and now we can teleport Kick. I'm in. Okay, a couple things that I wrote down. A lot of people were on the fence about the whole incense thing. If anybody has been looking at all of the skills, all of the stat boosts, and everything that we're going to be getting now, losing that tiny little bit that your incense gave you is not going to matter. Everything is ramped up to 1,000. You have so many more stats. You have so much all stats. You can get all of it from the cube. So you really don't have to worry too much about losing a little bit from your incense. Why are they be incensed about incense? I know. For real. I'm probably going Paladin. Started back up last week. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. That's smart. That's smart. I liked having a buff, though, even though they would... You like those things. Well, that doesn't mean that there's not going to be something like that at all, but a lot of people like for me, I ran around 90% of the time without an incense on because I just never remembered to do it. No, it's always like that, Grim. It's been like that every single release. Net Killer, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Merlando, hello. Where is the blog post? We got to see these. Free download should be coming up pretty soon. Yep. Kick is about to out DPS all classes. It better. It better. Blog post? Blog post? Does anybody see the blog post? Anybody see the blog post yet? Jen and Ball, thank you. Welcome in. We are all waiting. I just checked with some of the MOBA guys. Everybody's waiting for the blog post. So we're waiting. We're waiting. Bossy, the links aren't enabled in chat. Runes are not going away. No, runes are still here. They updated a lot of runes. They got rid of the old ones that aren't being used. So now they will fit in one solid stash tab, and that's it. Blog is up where? Find the link on the forums. Yeah, somebody said it's on the forums, I guess. Where on the forums? Wait. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, I got it. I got it. Yeah, go to the forums and then go to... You got it? Okay. All right. All right, we got patch notes. Okay. Sorry, I don't have... is there a mod or anybody in chat or anybody that has VIP that can post the blog post in chat? Okay. You guys ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? It's not, I don't think it's going to be huge. Let's just scroll through and see what we got real fast. Oh, this is very limited. This is not the blog post, though. This is the patch notes. This is just patch notes. We got to wait for the blog post. Hey, Making Dough, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. The man, the myth, the Aussie legend. How's it going today? Okay, so that's not it. These are patch notes here, but we're waiting on blog posts, on a blog post. Because they said that they were going to post a blog post. Hey, wait, quick. Yeah, anybody that's listening right now, I need you guys to do me a favor. Type in exclamation point. It doesn't have to be everybody, just one person. Type in exclamation point DOE. If we get Making Dough to 1,000 subs, which he only needs 600 or 275 more, he will play a rogue. And he doesn't like playing a rogue. And I would love to get him on the rogue and force him to play something he doesn't want to play at the launch of the season. So if you guys can go give him a sub, follow, We are in the making dough play something he doesn't want to make. It's a lot of makins. A lot of makins. And for anybody that doesn't know, Making Dough is one of the core skill team members with me. Fun fact, one of the biggest Diablo 4 streamers in Australia. Is it just patch notes that we're getting? They said a blog post. Where's the blog post? Okay. I don't have any links enabled in chat. Sick. I'm checking with Blizzard. He doesn't like playing Rogue, but he agreed to play Rogue because it's his least favorite class. So if he gets there, we're forcing him to play it. Yeah, it's been pretty funny. We've got no. This can't be the blog post. We're still waiting on the blog post. I'm excited. All of this was like way beyond what we've got to see, so I'm pretty excited. Where is the blog post? Type in !DOE iron, and you can get right there. I want to kick my way through the game. I want to kick my way through the game. I want to just like, boom. Sparta my way through. Okay, blog post. We're waiting on some confirmation from the devs. We have patch notes, but we're not waiting for patch notes. We're waiting for the blog post. Wait, did it come up? Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, Monday in the US is it's gonna be. Okay. Here's the overview. What is the core skill team? Not yet. So we're still in the early phases. We're still building out. But on my website here, we have the core skill team here. So if you guys want to come check everybody out, it's on my website, cliptus.com. The website's free. It's got all my guides, some really great Spiritborn guides as well from Immortalize. All right. New class. We have the 2 new classes. We have the new region. We know about that. We have war plans. We have fishing. Itemization updates. We have your charms. We have your Heraldric Cube. Gem changes. Features for all players. Okay. So major skill tree updates are going to be happening for all players. Is there anything at all about them? Druid skill tree changes. Did they not? They're only giving us one? Wait, let's keep going. Hold on. We're going to go down. Level 70 cap, item rarity changes, damage multipliers on gears, tempering and affixes updated. Thank you, Carly. Map overlays. Okay. Season Reckoning sweeps across, seasonal ranks, skill tree updates, reliquaries. I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think we're getting it. I don't think we're gonna get it. Nope. No skill trees. No skill trees. All right, well, you know what that means. That means that I will be playing on the Barbarian as soon as the season goes live. Corona's now. Yep, we're going in blind. We are going in blind. Pretty excited about that. It's going to be very fun to do. There's about 8 hours of campaign from what one of them said for one of the things happen. So the story stuff that we got is very limited. Nothing happens. We just have to level up your existing internal characters. Okay, so wait, let's go over just real fast. What is coming to the whole game? So this is not just for anybody that has the expansion pack, because some of the stuff is for just expansion pack only, which I believe includes war plans. What's happening for everybody is you're going to have major skill tree updates. So all of the skill tree updates that are happening for the expansion pack, that is getting added into everybody. Now you will get additional modifiers for purchasing the expansion pack. So you'll have all of the skills, but not any of the extra modifiers. So if you do purchase it, you get access to all of those. So you have a little bit different there. Then these are some of the Druid skill tree changes, some of the Necromancer changes here. Everybody is going to be getting loot filters no matter what. If you have Diablo 4 period, you will get loot filters. That will be accessible for everybody here. You can set up your own loot filter. You can also upload filters. Now, for everybody that hasn't yet, if anybody that doesn't know Rizar, let me just pull up his Rizar J. So Riz here worked on this. For anybody that wants to go and sign up, it is completely free. You will be able to download and also upload loot filters. And in the game, you can take whatever you download here. No, though. I got it right this time. DiabloFilter.com. You can download a loot filter that somebody else has opened up, and then you can upload it right into the game. So Rizar has given us this website here, which is really, really awesome. So make sure you guys go and follow him. He's probably live streaming right now, it looks like. So you can always go check him out. Thank you for the follow. And left over, let's go. I believe it's going to be for anybody. It should be able to happen anywhere. Let's go back to this here and let's see if it says it in here. Creating a new loot filter, accessing loot filters, go to options, gameplay, loot filters shortcut menu here. It should happen for anybody, but we'll double check. Add a new rule. Setting up rules. Toggling loot filter. Okay, right here. And here's the good news. You can export and share to friends, import filters from other creators. Import, click the new filter and click on import. And then filter, let's see, and then paste the filter into the box. So it doesn't say anything about not being able to be used on console, so you should be able to be used on console. So if you guys go to filters.com, everybody will be able to upload their filters here, and you can download them, and then you can upload them right to your game. I'm very excited, Leftover. Yeah, thank you for the sub, the Prime sub, Estes. So that's really, really great. It's going to be really good skill for everybody. So level cap increase and new difficulty levels is going to be for the base game as well. Everybody will be going to 70. That means that all of your Eternal characters, because it's always a question that people ask, all of your Eternal characters will need to be leveled from 60 to 70, and all of the gear that is on those characters will become legacy gear, and you cannot level it up to 900, so you're going to have to farm all new gear for your characters as well. Torment tier is going to 12. That is going to be for the base game also. That is going to scale alongside every... the pit level will be up to about pit 100 is what Paragon or what Torment 12 is going to feel like. So if you can clear pit 100, you can clear Torment 12. So that's going to be your goal now. Everybody is going to have item rarity updates. So you'll be able to find items here that are going to be yellow with ancestral pieces of gear on them. Now, if you have access to the Heraldric Cube, which is only going to be for the expansion pack, you will be able to take these yellow pieces of gear and then make some of the really, really great items out of them. Now, what it looks like is that the greater affixes are going to be a chase. It doesn't look like everything is going to be dropping ancestral with greater affixes anymore. If you look at this item right here, this is an ancestral item without a greater affix. It means that you're going to be chasing greater affixes in the end game and then taking that greater affix that you find, even if it's on a yellow piece of gear or on a blue piece of gear, and using that greater affix to upgrade that one to the end game piece of gear that you want. And you can deterministically create those pieces of gear. The good news is about it is that if you don't have the expansion pack and you don't want to see these yellows or these blues dropping, you filter them out with the loot filter and you don't have to see that anymore. With the expansion pack, with access to the cube, you still want to leave blues and yellows available to see, but you can specifically pick, let's say you're looking for that damage multiplier on that weapon there as a greater affix. You filter out blues that don't have those, and you filter out yellows that don't have those, but you just leave on show any item that has a greater affix on damage multipliers. So now the only thing that you're going to see drop is going to be an item with a greater affix that has a damage multiplier on it. So you'll be able to get caught up that way. It's going to be really, really great. So that is going to be the updates to all of the item rarity. Now, they're changing the damage multipliers on gear. This is going to make your gear chase super important. Every piece of gear in the game right now just has additive damage on it, which helps a little bit. But that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for damage multipliers wherever you can go. Now, damage multipliers have been reworked. They do stack additively with themselves, but they're going to count as multiplicative damage, which means if you find critical strike damage on your weapon and then you find critical strike damage on your ring, they will stack together, but they still are a multiplier. So this is really, really big here, and it's going to make it really, really good. Your gear chase is now going to feel really important, not just, I need to find the right aspects. I need to get all of these aspects. Your gear, if you find a really good piece of gear, that could change around the entire build. So super excited there. Now with these here, you can now temper uniques and mythic uniques. It is an option for everybody. Mythic uniques, and I'm pretty sure that mythic uniques, we'll have to go back and double check and see, but regular uniques will have random stats rolled on them, and this is where your gear chase is now going to be. It's changing from legendaries to uniques, and the uniques are now going to be the rare pieces that you're going to be hunting for. because you can deterministically pick the legendary that you need, craft it how you want it to be, and now you're going to hunt for your unique, one that's going to fit your build perfectly. So if you found a Ramalodnes, the only really good stat on the Ramalodnes was maximum resources. The other ones were just a little bit of additive damage. Now you can find one with maximum resources and multipliers to your damage, which is going to be huge. So it'll add that really fun chase into gear itself, where you're actually hunting for gear, not just something outside of it or an aspect. So that's going to be a really big change. This is the enchanting here. Inventory changes, map overlay, and pathfinders. People have been asking for this for a long time. This is the pathfinder. This actually looks really, really good, way better than the arrow that it had. So it looks like it's going to be very, very cool to see. And then battle hatred on seasonal or eternal realms. When creating a character for Diablo 4, choose where the battle begins, seasonal or eternal, both offer core experiences. With Lord of Hatred, you can begin fresh with a new seasonal character or return the existing character on the eternal realm. Complete the campaign until you lock it. Seasonal realm, it's best what you want. Fresh start, offering 0 to hero. Play the Lord of Hatred campaigns. Story endgame available after completing the Lord of Hatred campaign. Okay, so Seasonal of Reckoning is going to be the new season. Now, it's going to be very light in terms of what you get to do. This is going to be the new seasonal ranks. They're adding a lot more. Most of this is going to be just additional expansion pack. That's what we're going to be playing. What you're going to get from your seasonal ranks, though, you're going to get 12 skill points, 42 Paragon points. Then you get 14 Resplendent Sparks. Loath Root Pet. You're going to get a trophy mount, new emblems, new titles, special titles. The icon is going to appear next to your chosen title to celebrate your prowess. Crafting materials, caches. So big sparks we're going to get here. They showed a couple of the rewards. They were pretty massive. There was so much out of these seasonal ranks. So seasonal ranks are going to be really, really good to go through. Our urns here now. You're going to boost your chance of receiving a second item when purchasing from the Purveyor of Curiosity. I really like those. Those are actually really good. Have a good one. See you later. Thanks for the follows. Urn of Reclamation. You're going to boost the chance of rare materials from salvage. Okay. So you still can salvage. Salvage, the need to salvage is being removed because you'll be able to farm the items and stuff in other places. But if you do salvage, you have a chance of getting some rare materials. Boost the chance to drop additional Obdicite. Obdicite is going to be able to be farmed a little bit better. Chance to earn an extra upgrade when improving glyphs. You're going to need that. Getting glyphs to 100 is going to, getting glyphs to 150 is going to change. We don't know if we're going to be able to pull things out and put glyph upgrades into something else because of the war plans. We're not too sure yet. We're going to find out and see. But 150 is going to be an incredibly long, very, very difficult grind if you can't pull things out with war plans. We know that we can change glyph experience inside of the pit right now. So maybe if we can change the glyph experience inside of the pits, we can change where we can upgrade the glyphs at. So we may even need to do that. So we'll get to see where that's happening. And then we have the Urn of Ancestral Whispers. Boots the chance for an ancestral. I'm assuming that means boosts. Boots the chance, boosts the chance for an ancestral cache to appear when turning in Whispers. This is a big one too. Because we are going to have to chase those ancestral pieces of gear, this is going to be a big one too. So I don't know if this is going to have a greater affix or not. Guaranteed. This just says ancestral cache, but that's it. So here's the seasonal ranks here. Here's the new cosmetics for the season. Everything looks very holy. This looks kind of like the seneschal, sort of the spider. Very weird spider themed. New reliquary here. Look at that back piece though. That is pretty cool. Tower and leaderboard beta updates. This actually has some really, really good implications for the rewards. I don't know if they're going to show it or not. There's now a reward cache, which gives you guaranteed greater affix gear. Greater affix gear is going to be very difficult to come by. So this guaranteed greater affix gear is incredibly important. So this is going to be really important to push the tower because you're going to want to get that. So that will work with your cube. So for the expansion pack, for everybody that is going to be getting things now, okay, we're going to go over the expansion pack stuff. This is stuff that everybody is going to be getting for the expansion pack only. We're going to have Experience the Dark Chapter. So this is a new campaign. Everybody gets access to the 2 new classes, which is the Paladin and the Warlock. Everybody will have access to Scovos. It's not a pre-recorded live stream at all. Oh, you mean mine or this one? So endgame war plans here. So this is going to be coming just for the expansion pack. So if you have the expansion pack, you will have access to the war plans. And this will allow you to select from the Nightmare Dungeons here. Nightmare Dungeons, Hell Tides, Undercity, Lair Bosses, Infernal Hordes, and the Pits. So you're going to be able to update and change around the way that your stuff is working here. Fishing, I believe, is coming for just the expansion pack. So for anybody that was very excited about fishing, this is going to be it right here. So itemization changes. Talisman. Talisman is coming for people that just have the expansion pack as well. So you're going to be able to get pretty big bonuses. They were going through and they were showing some of these. This one doesn't have the damage bonus on it, but they showed several bonuses, not just the new classes that had like hundreds of percentages of multiplicative increased damage, like up to 500% increased multiplicative damage. You will have access to the Horadric Cube if you have the expansion pack as well. This is really big. They showed some of the demos in it. So this is going to change around the way that we're going to be going. Gem changes here. This one is included here. So weapon gems are significantly stronger. And we're including 2 new tiers of gems, Horadric and Flawless Horadric. These are created using amalgamation recipes in the Horadric Cube. So if you do not have the expansion pack, you won't have access to these 2 new gems though. So these are brand new ones that are going to be hitting with the expansion pack also. So lots of really, really good stuff here. I'm very excited to see how this all feels, but there's so many quality of life changes. There's so much stuff that's coming. So the final thing is this launch times here for anybody that didn't get to see it yet. This is the way that launches work all the time. I really think that I did it better with my map here, but that's okay. I mean, if the devs chose not to use it, then I guess it's fine. I guess it's their choice, stylistic choice or whatever. But it looks like we are going to have the launch times here on the 27th for the US and the 28th for the rest of the world. And for anybody that has any questions about it, it is a worldwide launch. It does not mean that the US gets it ahead of time. When it is 1 p.m. here in Hawaii for me, it is going to be 11 a.m. in Auckland over here. So it will be the exact same time across the world. Everybody will have access to it at the exact same time. So I'm pretty excited for this. All right. I'm just going to cut that out of the stream and then post that. I just wanted to go over the whole entire thing real quick. I'll probably do like a more cohesive one with it, and we'll put some gameplay footage and stuff into it later, but yeah, this is pretty exciting. Lots and lots and lots of changes coming. But wait, let's go back to... Hold on, I want to go back and look at some of the talisman. They showed a couple different ones. I want to also go back and look at the okay, wait, here. Talisman. Let's take a look at these. Yes, I'm gonna make a summary of today's stream. Yeah, I'll have some videos posted. Wait, hold on, wait, just real quick. Did you guys see that? Gid Dorino, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Let me give away some points for all the follows here. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate that. Okay, so werewolves. Look at those monsters, though. These things look pretty crazy that they're fighting. Okay, so when you attempt to incapacitate, okay, the Godslayer crown is thank you for that. Yeah, lots of followers today. Appreciate that. Swept, welcome in. Thanks for the Prime sub. Godslayer crown was nerfed, which we all knew was going to happen. We all knew. Yeah, there was no way that was going to stay. They wanted to throw this up here on the screen already, right ahead of time. So the Godslayer crown is being changed, but you can turn it into a charm. That's one of the ones that you can turn into charms. Let's see what's coming next. Let's see if we, okay. So here, no, I want to see the full set bonus here. All right, so here's a full set bonus. Summon a bear companion that attacks enemies and casts Battle Roar, increasing damage of all companions by 60% multiplicative. That's pretty good. You have a 5-second cooldown on the Roar. 30% of the damage you take is split between the bear companions. When a bear companion becomes injured, which is below 35% life, the bear companion casts Debilitating Roar and fully heals. Okay, so then gain 1 additional bear and all other companions of each type. Gain all companions' side upgrades for free. That's huge. Samuel, thanks for that follow. Welcome in. That's enough followers to give away some points to everybody. 5 more followers, and we hit a big follower goal. We'll give away some more points on Twitch. So that's a big one. This is really big. You're gonna have huge companion squads. Thank you, SZ. Welcome in. All right, let's see. Next one. Wait, was there only one? I thought we saw more. Could have sworn we saw more than just one. Envoy, thank you for the follow. Eric, thanks for the follow. Okay, hold on. I want to see. So here's the druid skill tree. Wait, where was the classes? I want to watch the barbarian again. Story, talisman. We're just not there yet, I guess. Okay, wait, here, let's go. Oh, wait, here it is. Yeah, okay. Hey, Jeeves, how's it going? Vic, how's it going, eh? Fiction? Close, Alucard. Close. Okay, so rogues, this is the only look that we got for the rogue. Okay. So we have pernicious poison here. Throw 3 smaller caltrops that now deal poison damage. And you're also going, enemies affected are weakened now, so they're spreading out that weakened bonus here. What skin is double trouble weapon? I'm not sure what that means. Okay, wait, what was that? Hold on. Wait, they showed us a picture of Insatiable Fury. Did they do that on purpose? There has to be reason for them doing things like this. Okay, wait, here. Cremators. Okay, wait, we gotta do this here. Screenshot here. Double Trouble is a sword. Got it. Okay. Well, you have 4 or more overpower. Your fire skills cast deal 100% increased damage. Heck yeah. Let's go. Oh, they put it in on the bottom here. Okay. Overpower increases your damage by 15% additive damage per stack. This effect stacks up to 4 times. So we're going to have ways on the Barbarian to get above 4 if we need to. Oh, the sword for Twitch drops. 1 hour. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so we have Insatiable Fury here. Let's grab a screenshot of this one here. For 2 seconds after casting Trample, you may cast Trample again without incurring a cooldown. Trample additionally deals 200% increased damage. Huge multipliers. I wonder if it's because we're losing a lot of additive damage that they're ramping up the multipliers. Because if you have a lot of multipliers but not a lot of additive damage, you don't hit as hard. Additive damage isn't as important as the multipliers generally, but that's because we got so much additive damage from everywhere. But if they're removing all of that additive damage, then you're just going to be going off of weapon damage, which is why our weapon damage is going up as well. McNamer, welcome in. Thanks for the follow as well. Let me give away some points for that one. That's a big one. Enjoy the points. So even though there's big multipliers, damage might not be much higher. Yeah. I need a video ASAP from you because I'm so lost. Yes, we'll have new videos coming out. I'm gonna go over everything here, and then we'll have some videos that are gonna come out. Oh wait, oh I missed it. Hold on. Ah, I missed it again. I gotta slow that down. Hold on. Playback speed. Let's go down to 50. I want to get the... Nope. Cold Bone Shadow. That was the same, right? Nope. I want to get the poison, or the poison trap. Okay, here we go. What? It just jumped. Are you for real? Oh, God. All right. Well, if we can't do it, then we'll just move on. Okay, wait. Let's just slow it down even more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go frame by frame, I think. Need a video playback speed extension. Yeah, you can slow the videos down here. Oh, it just skipped. Okay. That's at the slowest speed it can go, and that's at like 25% speed. I'll record the video and then I'll go back in an editor and find it. I didn't know that there is one though, invisible. That's good to know. Yeah, we'll go over everything. Don't worry. I'll have another video. I'll have a lot of videos coming out. All right, here we go. Let's grab a screenshot here. Pause the video and use the... Oh. Great to know. Thank you. Thank you. That's super good. Okay. That's really good. Thank you. Okay, so here, ready? You guys ready? You dash towards your enemies, delivering a powerful kick and knock down enemies. Kick is now a mobility skill, which means you can use Mani with it.
What is better than kicking your enemies away? How about kicking yourself to your enemies? Kick's Madness variant lets you fly around the battlefield by turning Kick into a mobility skill.
Beautiful. Okay, so then we're going to Screenshot here. Mosh, you're going to leap with Ancients, and they're going to do damage, and then casting Rupture summons 2 Ancients that skewer targets for additional damage, performing a rip attack and deals direct damage instead of bleed. Paul, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Okay.
Barbarians now have a variety of ancient skill variants that summon a temporary ancient to mimic your attack. Leap into combat with 3 ancients, then finish them off with a trio of rupture.
Oh, did you see it? Right here. They mimic it for you. They all do the exact same ability that you do. Follow on YouTube. Oh, thank you. Look at them. Look at them all right here. They're all doing the exact same rupture that you're doing. They skewered the enemies.
Then finish them off with a trio of ruptures.
Kind of, yeah.
Druids can now choose their skills.
Okay, so here, it's gonna go with Earth Spike becomes a werewolf skill.
Shapeshift forms, and each
Okay. Earth Spike damage is increased by 5%.
form comes with powerful bonuses.
And now this is the werebear form here. Every druid ability will have this option for you. If you want to be a druid, and you want to be a bear, you can be a bear. If you want to be a wolf, you can be a wolf.
Human form grants more resources. Werewolf form grants more offensive power, while werebear form improves your survivability. Trample's variant.
Okay. Trample. Sunders the earth-forming rock pillar, the path around your location. Trample looks like it's going to be coming back, and somebody was asking for a good trample build.
Leaves sundered rock along your path and a large burst at your target. Trample can now be used as a werewolf.
Yeah, we
And
saw
rather
that
than
one.
charging along the ground, you quickly leap to your
Oh,
target.
cool.
Druids can now unleash the Fury of the Wilds. This unique ring causes your shape-shifting skills to grant berserking and ferocity.
Oh, you
bringing
see your
these
hands?
Powerful mechanics from the
Hands are
Barbarian
glowing
inspired
orange
to the
for
Druid.
berserking.
You can take it a step further by synergizing Fury of the Wilds with the addition.
Wait, what? The skill trees are on Mobilytics? Wait, did they update? Wait, I didn't see any. I didn't see anything at all about that in the Mobilytics. Great new build. Wait, what? Skill trees aren't here. The Warlock one was updated, but that was it. Is that the one you're talking about? Warlock is updated, nothing else though. Yeah, Warlock's the only one that we've had access to.
Additional strikes upgrade for Lightning Storm, increasing the number of lightning strikes for each ferocity you have.
Okay. Necromancer.
Necromancers can now
That's okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me drop the quality here a little bit to this here. Okay, here we go. That made it so much easier. Yeah, I did. I know, all of it. Skeletal mages here. iKill, are you still in the stream? Did this change at all? Skeletal mages deal 50% X increased damage. This bonus is increased for every second the skeletal mage is alive. Hey, Melly. up to 25%. Skeletal mages deal 30% increased damage to crowd-controlled enemies. Skeletal mages deal 3% increased damage and last for 0.1 second for each point of essence consumed. Interesting. Okay. They were 100% correct. Death, yes. They were spot on. I've never seen someone so full of joy from games. Yeah, I love playing Matey. It's very awesome.
I'll customize.
Okay, so here's the next one here. Litany of Death. If your skeletal warriors have been summoned, skeletal warriors briefly summon a skeletal priest instead. This one I think was there already. They had that option before. Skeletal priest empower your minions, increasing their critical strike chance by 17 and healing them for 100% of their maximum life over duration.
And upgrade their minions via the skill tree. Skeleton mages are now a
There
core
is no
skill,
seasonal theme.
costing
It's the
essence to
expansion pack.
initially raise
And then
with lasting
new
indefinitely.
seasonal ranks.
Use the singularity
Wait, did I miss one? Oh, yeah, I did. Let me grab that real quick. Skeletal mages raise a skeletal mage maximum of 3. Skeletal mages deal damage and for each attack. Cold mages attack will chill enemies, eventually freezing them in their tracks. Skeletal mages are also a darkness skill. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Hi, Plaid. Naked. Welcome in. How's it going? 3 more followers on Twitch. We'll give away some points, everybody. Now, there is a new unique that will allow you to gain 4 additional skeletal mages. So, no, Bloodied I don't think is in the game permanently. That was just a seasonal thing.
essence to initially raise
Drops have been enabled for Twitch. They're all Twitch drops. Teach.
but lasting indefinitely. Use the
Okay, so now this one here. Skeletal mages will consume all your remaining essence on cast to raise more powerful but temporary mage. Skeletal mages are going to deal 3% increased damage and last for 0.1 second for each point of essence consumed.
singularity variant to instead focus all of your essence into a single powerful but short-lived mage. Skeleton
Well, those were actually, yeah. Well, you're gonna have a lot more skill points and a lot more variants, and they're removing a lot of the passives. So you probably have more than enough points to get your warriors and your mages at the same time. They did talk about summoning focuses this season, Math. You're gonna be able to do it. You press a button and they pick a target now. And you'll be able to get your yep, and you'll be able to have the mages also do the same thing. Okay, so then this, did I screenshot this one? I'll just do it anyway. Let's see, skirmisher slice up enemies. There's now a bone skill. You can have a maximum of 6, but you'll be able to do more. Is this all on YouTube? Yes. Yeah, and I'll have some recaps coming out
warriors
later.
are passively raised from nearby corpses, and activating their ability commands them to instantly attack a targeted enemy. The Book of the Dead now
Okay. Okay, Book of the Dead changes. Reapers wield powerful cleaving scythes and have wind-up attacks that deal big, heavy damage every 10 seconds. Skeletal Warriors is now a darkness skill instead of a bone skill. Reapers wind up attacks now reduced one of your active cooldowns by 3 seconds. Hey, welcome in, Nippy. Straight from YouTube to here to see you. Hey, thanks. Welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? Let me, not sure if I have any mods here. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Thanks for the Prime sub. How's it going today? What do you think, Mippy? Aspect of the Void. Darkness skills weaken enemies for 4 seconds. Darkness skills deal 50% increased damage to weakened enemies. Thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Actually, whoops. I did not mean to turn that on. That was not good. Nope, you're not, but I beat you to it.
Now also enhances your minions with the powers of bone, blood, or darkness, allowing them to interact with a wider variety of legendary and unique effects, such as Aspect of the Void.
Paladins.
With the Cathan's Righteous Will talisman.
Okay, this is the craziness here. This is the craziness. So much everywhere. Become a fan. Ah, thank you, Rick. Yeah, I'm super excited. 500% increased damage. When you try to crowd control, sorry, this is try. When you try to crowd control a worthy enemy, I don't know what worthy enemy means. Oh, one that can't be crowd controlled. Okay. You probably should just finish reading. Cactus, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Let me give away some points for the follows. You rise up to the occasion, gaining 500% increased damage, and that lasts for 10 seconds. All right, have a good one, Red. 10 seconds. Crazy. So you basically need a lot of crowd control, which is really easy to get. And then when you try to crowd control an unstoppable enemy, boom, 500% increased damage. Okay, so enemies cower before you, becoming feared and immobilized. I don't know if I feel, I don't know if I like that, actually. Huh. And that happens for 0.5 seconds when they first see you or when you block them. That was a great live stream. Yeah, so good. So now the 3-set bonus, you reflect stun and knockback effects. Interesting. Your minimum resolve is increased by 2, and maximum resolve is increased by 2, and you gain 10% damage reduction for each minimum resolve stack you have. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we don't want creatures running away. But we're going to find out, Han. I'm not too sure yet. We're going to find out, though. You going to play Spiritborn? Okay. Pro, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. One more follower on Twitch. We'll give away some points to everybody. Now, crowd control is in this already, so we're going to make enemies unstoppable really fast. And the fear is only 0.5 seconds, so they're going to move and then stop. But yeah, interesting.
And set bonus. Your enemies will cower.
Wait, did I screenshot that? I think I did. I'm going to try it again, just in case. Yeah, I think that's probably where we're going to get a lot of our additive damage. But we did see some of the glyphs, and the additive damage was cut in half. That is a really good point, Dice. Yep. That is a really good point. Hey, Rip. They're going to immobilize and fear. So that means that they just won't attack you for 0.5 seconds. Yeah, I guess that's fine. But they won't come with you. Like, if you're running past them, they won't come with you. But that's the only thing. The only part. Yeah, so I think additive damage is really low. Which is, I believe, which is why we saw the Warlock doing, like, 100 billion damage, but doing Torment 12. So I think that I don't think we're going to see huge numbers. Even though the multipliers look huge. I think that the damage numbers are going to be probably less. We're going to see gigantic multipliers like this here, but we will have a whole bunch less additive damage, like a lot less additive damage. So which means that we probably will be doing a lot less damage itself. Princess, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, grab some water, and then we're going to go over the rest of this real fast. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so.
Or before you, immediately
next?
being feared for a short time when they see you. You also reflect stun and knockback effects at those foolish enough to try to control you. Paladin.
Okay. To mention, test that made with okay, so this one here, this one is Arbiter 1. Discipline skills reduce the cooldown of Arbiter of Justice when they deal damage, or if they have a cooldown. So no matter what, you're getting reduction to Arbiter of Justice. While in Arbiter, you're going to gain 30% increased maximum life. If you haven't seen any of the maximum life changes yet, look at this here. Where's the Grandpapa? Look at how much maximum life is on this. This is not masterworked. They crush the shroud. How will that affect the rare nodes? The plus on it. Big part of how we met minimum requirements. We're getting so much more. You can add, you can get all stats as like part of sanctification or amalgamation or what? No. What is the word I'm looking for? We're just gonna go with sanctification. So you'll be able to augment all of those stats there. Transfiguration. Yeah, that's what I said the first time. Yeah, transfiguration. Well, in Arbiter form, you're going to gain huge maximum life, and then increased movement speed. Oh yeah, I get that. I kill. I'm at work too. My brain's fried. when you cast Arbiter of Justice. Wait. Do you see that? When you cast Arbiter of Justice, unleash all ultimates, triggering Heaven's Fury, Fortress, and replacing Arbiter of Justice with Zeal for 10 seconds. You gain 500% increased multiplicative damage with Discipline skill or Disciple skills for the duration of the Arbiter of Justice. All ultimate skills are now Discipline or Disciple skills. Why do I keep saying Discipline? Disciple skills. All of them. You just basically spam ultimates. Every single paladin ultimate you're going to spam. Reading is way too hard, honestly. Please don't try it at home, folks.
Can unlock ultimate power with the Light's Epiphany talisman.
Look at
set.
that.
Using the Arbiter of Light unleashes Heaven's Fury and Fortress and allows you to cast Zenith for a short time.
It didn't work
Dance
for
of
me.
Knives is now a core skill, costing energy per second to channel.
This is it right here. Throw some grenades around. A bomber rogue. Dance of Knives is now a grenade skill.
If you aren't a fan of knives and want something with a bit more bang, try the Grenade Jumper variant to throw a constant stream of explosive grenades instead. Rogues also have new ways to manipulate the shadows.
Okay. Now, penetrating shot, you're going to summon 2 shades that are going to fire at the target.
The Penetrating Shot variant Shadow Shot spawns shades to mimic your attack, and Shadow Clone's Sentry
You get 3 of them around you. You get some bodyguards.
variant places stationary Shadow Clones to constantly fire upon your enemies. As the masters of fire, cold, and lightning, the sorceress weaves these elements together in their new skill variants. Charged bolts burn.
Okay, burn through. Charge bolts become a pyromancy skill and costs mana. Each bolt no longer pierces, but instead it releases 2 to 3 explosions on impact.
Through variant causes the bolts to release globs of fire on impact rather than piercing through enemies. This variant excels in up-close and personal combat against many tightly packed enemies. Familiar is the only skill in the game with 4
of
variants.
them. 4
The
variants.
first 3 allow you to
Okay, so... Wait, hold on, let me do that again. This one is Familiars grants 2 stacks of overpower when summon and restores your maximum life.
choose which element you're familiar
So this is now a shock skill. Familiars increase minimum ferocity and grants cooldown reduction.
familiar will always be.
Hey, Mamba. Did you see the only 2 or 3 bonus skill variants are available? Yes. Yeah, I did, Master. They announced that a while ago. Freezing Familiar. Become a frost skill, and then Familiar chills enemies and weakens them.
And gain unique benefits. If you
Yeah.
want all 3
Yeah, they said that you'll have access to, I think, 20 additional modifiers if you get the expansion pack. So this one is going to cycle through all of them. Casting a skill will get and apply frostbite, sparkling damage, and burning over time.
the prismatic familiar option is for you, causing each of your spellcasts to trigger an explosion of the matching element from your familiar.
That's pretty cool, honestly.
Crackling Earth.
Okay, Spiritborn, Immortalize's favorite right here. Concussive Stomp now becomes an eagle skill and electrifies the ground, causing them to drop Storm Feathers. So it looks like for a Storm Feather build.
Concussive Stomp to an eagle skill, removing the gorilla-themed crowd control effect and instead dealing lightning damage and creating Storm Feathers for each enemy hit. This synergizes
So Aspect of Falling Feathers, moving with mobility skills, or evade spawns feathers behind you. Feathers now drop from the sky and are as they are spawned. Okay. dealing lightning damage on impact.
This is extremely well with aspect of falling feathers to absolutely shred a group of enemies. With its new
In the infected forest, centipede builds are always my favorite for the spirit-born ones. Centipede spirit aids the protector, poisoning enemies for damage, weakening them. Weakening is everywhere now. And spawning pestilent swarms. I actually made pestilent swarms build, and I really
the
like them.
protector guards the infected forest.
But this was
The
our
centipede spirit
first
assists by poisoning the area around the protector,
hammer
weakening
build
enemies and constantly
before we
spewing
got the paladin.
pestilent swarms. The Warlock arrives
nice.
as a brand new
That's
class
awesome, Master.
in Lord of Hatred. This master of the occult binds demons to their will.
Okay, so this one we can go through because we have all, like the whole skill tree and stuff for the Warlock, so we've seen that. So war plans. I want to get some screenshots here of war plans because
War plans also grant the ability sigils.
we
do
got to
claim
see
your
a
rewards and
lot
create a
of
new
what this
one.
looks like. This right here, I believe, is our war plans. Like the chest right here, it has the colors above them. I think that's how many different activities of the war plans that they have done and what type they are. I'm pretty sure that that chest is indicating that. And the
And if you don't have a nightmare sigil or a compass, not
Yes,
a problem.
I'm gonna play Barb.
War plans can generate one on the fly if you don't have your own. War plans is
wait, let's go back. Hi, Hugo. You want to come up? Oh, we've seen this one here already. Come on. Nope. Or you want me to just pick you up? Okay. Okay, come on, big guy. Oh. Yeah, very Greek aesthetic. You wanted to see what? The Warlock?
all about giving you more choice.
Okay. Hugo is the boss. Yep. Enter Nightmare Dungeon and complete it. You may. Okay. Yep.
Want to burn through
Okay.
a stack of sigils?
As soon as we get through this,
Want
I
to
want to
ho-
get through this so that I can record some videos about it. But the whole entire thing, I can get the link for you for the Warlock and stuff. But we have the entire skill tree for the Warlock.
Hard focus on
Okay.
one lair boss for your session, go for it. War Plans does more than enhance your endgame, it connects it.
I want to see.
Completing War Plans will also
This.
feed into activity trees. Each
We know all of
activity
that.
has its own tree that you can invest in to customize how it plays.
No,
you earn
Michael,
7
it's still the
points per
same.
activity, so this is where you'll
Hey,
have to
how's it
make
going, Gon?
real decisions. Let's look at the lair boss tree,
Okay.
because it's a great
This is
example
big.
of how deep this can go.
This is really big here.
You can tune your rewards with no
You see what it says there? That they have +1 monster level. Let's go forward just a little bit here so you can see it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. This says monster power increases the monster's life, damage, experience, and rewards. So yes, we can go up to Torment 12, but you can take your Torment 12 and make it even harder. So Pit 100 is not the cap for difficulty scaling. And then this is a chance of dropping specific runes.
lair of runes for more rune drops. Lair of plenty
Yeah, I'll still be streaming tonight. Hey, Large. How's it going today? Large, Spud, welcome in. Lair bosses have +1 monster level, and then you're going to gain +1 horde chests when you slay a lair boss. Horde chests appear after the lair boss is slain. You must provide a lair key to claim the rewards. So you're going to spend things twice as fast. But because you're increasing your drops and your rewards, you're going to be getting double the loot and better loot. Hey, Big Pop. All right, sounds good. Thank you. I'll see you later.
for an extra horde chest. Gold
Golden Horde. Oh wait. Okay. All equipment that would be dropped from is converted to gold, except for uniques and mythics. Interesting. Now another... Wait. What, Dom? All right, have a good one. Okay, so then we already know what the Horde chest is. Okay, interesting. Hey, Serpent, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Dr. DDK, welcome in. How's it going today? Let me give away some points for all of that. Follows.
Horde to convert low-tier items into gold, or
Can you respec the trees? I would assume so. I don't see anything on here, but I would assume that you can respec them. But wait, does it say? We'll go through it and we'll see if we can, but I think you can. So Horde chests drop additional unique items, but it can be for any class. Interesting.
exotic armory if you're looking
Wait, hold on, let me get a screenshot again.
to gear an alt. Then there's cross-pollination, pulling
Okay, so these are actually very cool. I don't know if you have to go down specific, but it looks like you can go down 2 different trees. So if you increase the boss monster level right down the other side, then you get something like this. After opening a tortured gift in Helltides, there's a chance for Gregoire's knights to ambush you. When killed in Helltides, they may drop uniques available from his Horde chest. $5 million for a respec? Wait, what are you talking about, Shell? Grim, thanks for the follow. So, oh, wait, refund costs. I see it. Yeah, I see it now. Yep, refund costs. I got it. Gotcha. Thank you. That's not bad at all. It should be longer, but we don't really know until the season goes live, but it will be longer than Season 12 is.
bosses into other activities to remix your runs. Gregoire's Gambit can spawn
So this
him
is it
from
right here.
Helltide chests.
Here's the
Embers
knights
of Anguish brings Dario
and Dario
into the pit.
into the pits.
Out of the Cold allows the Beast in Ice
Beast
to
in the
join
Ice.
every Nightmare Dungeon boss fight.
in
The
boss
Pit
fights.
Tree gives you a completely different kind of control. You can dial up risk and reward with Choron's Haste.
Oh, cool. I got both of them in one try. This is from the official Diablo website. So you just go to the Diablo website. This is their video. They just did the live update. So that's what this is here. So Choron's Haste. Pits gain haste mastery objectives. When you kill the Guardians, you gain +1 glyph upgrade chance for every 5 minutes left on the timer. That's interesting. Okay. Which I honestly thought this is going to happen. The reason why I thought it was going to happen is because you're going to need so many chances to upgrade your glyphs because the gap is going to be so huge. You're going to have like a 1% chance more than likely to upgrade your glyphs past 110. Well, it depends on where we get to in the pits. But let's say we clear pit 120 cap. Once your glyphs are level 130, you're going to have probably like a 1% or a 3% chance maybe to upgrade your glyphs. Something low like that. No. 50% is 1%. So you're going to have really, let's just go with it's going to be really low. That's probably a good assumption. So right here, so beginning the pits, carry the Heart of Stone, a fragile relic that is dropped after taking sustained damage and breaks after dropping it 10 times. While you carry it, enemies can drop bonus progression orbs. After slaying the Guardians, Guardian, Choron's pedestal appears. Depositing a Heart of the Stone will gain +1 glyph upgrade chances. So we're going to be able to get our glyphs probably to at least 100 incredibly fast. All right, sounds good. Have a good one. Possibly, because this is dropping it 10 times, and we don't know what sustained damage is. So if you're like in and out of the fight, you may not drop it, and you have to drop it 10 times. So we'll see. And it's only for a +1 upgrade chance. So it might not be worth the lower percentage to drop. We'll have to see.
Of stone, the pit.
Oh shoot, I should have got the screenshot of all of them instead. Pit Butcher. The Butcher has a chance to appear anywhere in the pit. The Butcher is a guardian. Killing him will complete the run. Period. Done. End of story. However, if you fail the run, you fail the run if he kills any players. So if you have somebody else in the party that's sitting at the very front of the dungeon and the Butcher spawns on them, run over. Yeah, you won't get your competing out of the pits anymore. That's changing this season. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna have to be from the tower now.
Butcher, or modifiers like damned thieves.
I know you liked pushing the pits. Orb Thieves. You have a chance to spawn in the pits. Orb Thieves drop immense amount of progression when killed, but leave a trail of traps in their wake. Nice. A permadead? What's that?
Or you can pivot the rewards entirely, converting glyph upgrades with nodes like Choron Soul and Choron.
Thank you for the follow, Wiper. Welcome in. How's it going today? 3 more followers on Twitch. We'll give away some points to everybody. So Choron Soul here now spawns the Awakened Glyph Stone. Choron Soul will drop 1 progression orb per glyph chance offered. All progression orbs in the pits now grant experience. So this is another way you can turn your glyph upgrade experiences into glyph upgrade chances into experience here. That is absolutely correct, Jenny. Yep. Deaths. You die to the Butcher, the character is deleted. I mean, that's what hardcore characters do. Hey, Viper, thanks for the follow. I don't know if you got to see the video of Blizzard trolling me about my hardcore character death, but it happens. All right, Charon's Flesh now spawns with the Awakening Glyphstone. Charon's Flesh will allow you to get vulnerable equipment by consuming one of your glyph upgrade chances. So you can get equipment or you can get experience instead of upgrading your glyphs if you've already finished your glyphs somehow to level 150.
Charon's Flesh. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There are 100 different modifiers spread across the activities in the game. With war plans, you get to define your own endgame. Fishing is designed as a laid-back collection activity. A chance to slow down and unwind between battles.
Thank you for the follow. Vulnerable? Did I? Oh. Yeah. Valuable. Yeah, valuable or vulnerable. Either one, you know. You get it. This was good. Things are going up to 1,000 for a stack now. That's pretty cool. I covered all of the changes to the Eternal already, Pat. It's going to be in the blog post. They talked about it. Yep, we can fish now. If you have the expansion pack, you can fish. So pit overhaul, they're going to be changing the pit around a lot. This right here is really important.
Climb, clear ways to compete, learning, climb.
Nope. Do they show this here? This is such a handy feature, being able to go backwards. Okay. No, no, you don't need any boss mats now. You need 1 layer. It's a greater layer key, and that's it. That's it. These give you greater or guaranteed ancestral gear. Now, I don't know how many times you can repeat this, if ever, but it gives you guaranteed ancestral gear. Or greater affix gear, I should say.
More reasons to climb, clearer ways to compete, and smoother moment-to-moment play. The Artificer's Stash is a new feature coming to the tower. This provides valuable cash.
Now, they also said that there's going to be no more hiding your profiles on the tower, so you're going to be able to view everybody's profile.
That contain items with guaranteed greater affixes, along with currencies and even lore books. These treasures can only be earned by climbing the tower, and first-time completion
I don't know about
of higher
weekly
tower
or
tiers
bi-weekly
awards
or
the
what,
Artificer's favor.
but
The new build viewer captures a snapshot of every build that ranks on the leaderboard. When you click a top player's leaderboard entry, the viewer displays that save.
so this is it right here. You'll be able to see people's builds here. You can see what talisman they're using, what glyphs they're using, what skills they're using. You just can't see like the skill tree setup, but you can kind of get. So I think what they had planned on doing for the highest clears, if you rank in the top, you get. It was some sort of cosmetic they were talking about that stays all season long. And you get to show it off. I think it's like above your head, and I think it's on your profile. They were talking about something like that. So if you get rank 1 during one of the ladder resets, you get to keep that the whole time.
Snapshot, making it easier for everyone.
It might not
to see
be out
which
yet.
builds are performing best.
Oh wait, here, hold on. Did this change at all? Cooldown, Wrath of the Berserker is active. It did not change at all.
In tower competition.
This one, inflicting damage over time on an enemy has up to a 60% chance to reduce. Wait, did this reverse? Did this reverse? That would be really big. Because this is new wording here. It says damage over time instead of bleed. Wait, hold on. Because right now, on the Barbarian here, Rage of Haragath right here, inflicting bleed refreshes your cooldowns faster for 2 seconds. If we go back to this version here, thank you for the 14 months in a row. Hey, Trisha. That's a big one. Yeah, you can temper uniques now. Yep, that was in there. Uniques will be able to be tempered. That's what the armor is right here. Armor is a temper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So uniques and mythic uniques can both be tempered.
New environments, monsters,
that's a
and
big change for the
bosses are
Barbarian.
arriving to keep the tower experience fresh. In addition to starting a tower run when you exit the circle, your run will now automatically begin after a brief countdown. And hey, did you mess up the run? Did you just barely make it? Did the Orb Goblin run away? Is that the best you got? The Artificer himself will now offer some commentary. Please try your best. He is watching.
Nice, Sam.
Lastly, we're making tower competition timing better and fairer. Based on player feedback, leaderboards now start on Thursdays after a release or patch. This permits the time needed to address any major issues before the community-wide competitive aspect of the tower begins. That's
Yep.
a quick look at what's ahead with Lord of Hatred and Season of Reckoning. We'll have more details in our blog.
Whoa. Hold on. What is this? Have we seen this one yet? Oh yeah, that was in one of the other videos. Yeah, we've seen that one yet. Already. Okay. I thought we got a quick look at something new.
details in our blogs, patch notes, and deep dives. So if something here caught your eye, you'll be able to dig in right away. See you all in Sanctuary.
All right, Season of Reckoning. Yeah, that's what we got going on. This is the Season of Reckoning. So that was big. Make sure you guys go to diablofilter.com, sign up. You'll be able to upload, download all of the filters for the loot filters when the season and the expansion pack goes live. Okay. It won't be active on the at all on the 28th. It'll be active on the 27th. The map is updated. I like mine better. Lunchtime's here, but mine is actually not accurate, I guess. Because of daylight savings. It's not accurate. Stupid daylight savings. Or wait, did they just pick different time? No, it's the same, right? Yeah, I think, is it daylight savings? Why is it different here? No. Is anybody in Auckland or Australia, Sydney area? Anybody? You just go to the loot filter option in the game. There's a loot filter option to upload when you're on console, and you just put it in there. Because every other time is the same in the rest of the world, except for this. Seoul, Shanghai, those are all the same. These are all the same. But why are these the same and these are different? Nothing else but these two places are different. Is daylight savings different over there? Thank you for the follow, Vapor. How's it going today? Thanks. That was enough followers to give away some points, everybody. Thank you, Tito, for the 3 months in a row. Let's go. Very strange. Very strange. Okay. I was really hoping we were going to get more for the skill tree, so I'm going to have to watch some more of those videos, because there's actually a lot of Barbarian stuff that went out there. So I've been posting all of Barbarian stuff into the Mobalytics page, but so hopefully they get like a slight update. Maybe Travis. Yeah, I just wasn't sure why, because like if the rest of the world didn't change, but just those two places changed, it was weird. Yeah. So we don't have all of the skill trees, but I know that yeah, I have a bunch of the skills already, Con. And D4 has been updating slowly as they've been finding stuff. But Mobalytics hasn't yet. Cosmetics are everywhere. Doesn't matter. Anything that you can do on PC, you can do on console. There's no difference between the two. All right, so this is the new updated one here. That depends on Mobalytics and depends on how much we get up and running. I don't know. As soon as Mobalytics is updated, I'll start doing it. But we also have to level, and we have to test things out. So I'll be updating the planner as I level, but we don't know. Due to inflation. Nope, uploading will be fine. You just go to the section in the upload for loot filters. Let's see, where was loot filters? Yeah, you can upload loot filters on console. Yes, yeah, anything that that's just from watching on Twitch. Wise. Anything that you can do on PC, you can do on console. There's no difference in the game at all. Thank you for the 3 months in a row, Juana. And the thing is, because I don't know if everybody knows this, but you have keyboard and mouse support on every single console platform. I'm not surprised, iKill. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You can plug in any keyboard and any mouse into your console and it'll work for you.
On the quality of life side, one of the biggest additions is the loot filter. This is a power user.
Okay, so you would just click on new loot filter up here, and then you would just go on into upload, and then you would just type in the loot filter or copy and paste it. So you'll be able to copy and paste the loot filter right into here, or you just type it in. But you can use browsers on consoles, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time since I've hooked it up. Yeah. So you just open up your browser. You go to diablofilter.com. You search for the one that you want. You click on copy paste and you paste it in right here. I think you can on PlayStation. I'm pretty sure that I did it on my PlayStation 5. Hey, Veets. I know, 14 sparks from the journey is pretty crazy. You can create your own loot filters too. Yes, you can. Yep. Yeah, I'm sure that they're clunky. But you can also just type it in. You don't have to do any of that, but I'm not too sure. I haven't tried. I don't. My PlayStation is broken. I'm gonna stream as much as I can while still being able to get content out. That's my streaming schedule. Definitely same time. I think the first week, no matter what, I'll be on starting 7 a.m. my time. 7 a.m. my time. I'll be on every day. At least then. I don't know if it's gonna update today or if they're gonna wait until it goes live. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna ask them. No, they don't need to, Mike. That one is, I mean, that's what the big game variety is for. It'll allow them to like if you want to play. That's the same thing with like Diablo 2, where people want to see things come in from Diablo 2, which there is a lot of similarities between the Diablo games. But if they make it exactly the same, then it's just the same game. And it's really good to have variety. Like if you want to get the Diablo 2 feel, you can go play Diablo 2 because they have D2R. And then if you want to play Diablo 4, you go play Diablo 4 and get that feel. So it's good that they have different things. I don't have any links enabled in chat, Michael. Discord giveaway was already done. Do a series on theory crafting. A lot of it is just testing. Midnight. There is some really great math behind it, but a lot of it is definitely just testing. I put a build on, I go and try it. I put another build on, I go and try that one. Or another skill on, I should say. Bruno, welcome in. How's it going today? Thank you for the follow. Okay, I'm going to go raid. I have to make some videos, and I got to put all of this information together, and then I got to do another recording for the podcast. So we're gonna go raid. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some more water too. So that's gonna happen. We're gonna go do that. But I'll be back again tonight, normal time. I'm pretty excited about all of these changes. So we'll have some videos coming out about the breakdown of all of this. And a whole lot more. So thank you, everybody. Pretty excited for all of the changes for Diablo 4 that are coming up, and I cannot wait to get into the expansion pack with you all. So I will catch you all tonight